สวัสดีค่ะสวัสดีอีกครั้งนะคะก็วันนี้ค่ะยินดีต้อนรับทุกท่านค่ะเข้าสู่งาน SWC2019 ค่ะ Arena Championship 2019 ค่ะหรือว่า SWC 2019 นั่นเองนะคะซึ่งรอบนี้เนี่ยจะเป็นรอบคัดเลือกค่ะระดับภูมิภาคเอเชียตะวันออกเฉียงใต้นะคะวันนี้ก็ MC กวางค่ะรับหน้าที่ดูแลนะคะกิจกรรมความสุขตลอดจนจบรายการค่ะแล้วก็รอบนี้เนี่ยจะมีผู้เข้าแข่งขันทั้งหมดค่ะ8ท่านนะคะโดยที่มาจากนะคะประเทศไทย3ท่านค่ะประเทศเวียดนาม3ท่านนะคะประเทศสิงคโปร์ค่ะ1ท่านและประเทศมาเลเซียค่ะ1ท่านค่ะโดยที่เรานะคะจะหาผู้เข้ารอบเพียงแค่2ท่านเนี่ยที่จะได้ค่ะไปต่อค่ะเป็นระดับแบ่งกลุ่มนะคะหรือว่านะคะกรุ๊ปสเตจค่ะก่อนที่จะไปเข้าแข่งขันต่อที่ไต้หวันนะคะในรอบรีจิโนค่ะแล้วก็จะรอบสุดท้ายค่ะเป็นรอบไฟนอลนั่นเองนะคะที่ฝรั่งเศสกันต่อไปและอย่างที่บอกนะคะว่าวันนี้เนี่ยโอ้โหเราได้รับเกียรติค่ะจากแคสเตอร์3หนุ่ม3มุมนะเมื่อสักครู่นี้เห็นกันไปแล้วใช่ไหมคะหล่อมากเลยนะก็จะมีนะคะคุณกิจเกษมค่ะแมฟเฟนเดนส์ค่ะหรือว่าคุณเจมส์โลกิค่ะและคุณนะคะอิสรากรค่ะหอมสุดหรือว่าคุณโอบิ๊กค่ะและอีกหนึ่งท่านนะคะคุณอุกฤษหิมะคุณค่ะหรือว่าคุณโอนะคะทูนูฟค่ะที่มาพากย์แมตช์กันมันๆเนี่ยให้ทุกท่านเนี่ยได้มาฟังกันแบบสดๆเลยนะคะและต้องบอกก่อนค่ะว่าวันนี้นะคะก่อนที่เราจะเริ่มความสนุกเนี่ยจะขาดนะคะบุคคลสำคัญไปไม่ได้เลยค่ะเพราะว่าท่านเนี่ยเป็น President นะคะของภูมิภาคเอเชียตะวันออกเฉียงใต้ค่ะจากบริษัทค่ะ Game Will Come to Us นะคะซึ่งตอนนี้นะคะก็ขออนุญาตนะคะเรียนเชิญค่ะคุณแอรีเบรกค่ะให้เกียรติขึ้นมากล่าวเปิดงานค่ะ Please welcome Miss Ari West ค่ะ Three Vice President or C President on stage ค่ะขอเสียงปรบมือด้วยค่ะ
สวัสดีครับ안녕하세요 Good afternoon, everyone. Thank you for being here to support and enjoy the C preliminary of Summoners World Championship 2019 today. Before getting started, I would like to express my biggest thank you to all of you. Your great support has made the Summoners World stay stronger and be able to provide great experience to all the players in the world for the past 5 years and years to come. So today's champion will proceed to the group stage and then Asian Cup in Taipei. After that, go to Paris for the finals to prove yourself you are the champion of the Summoners World. So today is your chance. Let's get started. Thank you. 감사합니다.
ค่ะขอเสียงปรบมือให้กับคุณแอชลีย์เบรกอีกครั้งนะคะท่านเป็น President นะคะของภูมิภาคเอเชียตะวันออกเฉียงใต้ค่ะแล้วก็เมื่อสักครู่นี้นะคะคุณแอชลีย์เนี่ยได้กล่าวค่ะขอบคุณนะคะผู้เล่นทุกท่านค่ะที่ให้การสนับสนุนนะคะซัมเมอร์โนสวอลมาโดยตลอดค่ะแล้วก็ทำให้เราเนี่ยมีงานจัดขึ้นอย่างยิ่งใหญ่แบบทุกวันนี้นะคะซึ่งก็เป็นกำลังใจให้นักแข่งภูมิภาคเอเชียตะวันออกเฉียงใต้ของเรานะคะเข้าสู่รอบลึกๆกันทุกท่านเลยค่ะและต่อไปนะคะตอนนี้ค่ะดิฉันจะขออนุญาตค่ะส่งมอบวินาทีแห่งความมันต่อให้เคสเตอร์ของเราทั้ง3ท่านด้านหน้าเลยค่ะ
Hello guys, welcome to the SWLOVESEA Southeast Asia World Championship qualifier. I'm Sean Bean. Today I'll be your host and commentator for the matches. And just now was the introduction of the events and also the manager of the Southeast Asia region giving a welcome speech to everybody. Hello guys, welcome to the SWLOVESEA Southeast Asia World Championship qualifier. I'm Sean Bean. Today I hope you enjoy the event, and there'll be code giving out during the event as well after a couple of different matches, and it will be best of 3 until the semi-final, and then from semi-final onwards it will be best of 5, and we'll be choosing 2 players that will be fighting in the later group stage so that they'll be chosen for the Asia Pacific Cup that will be held in Taiwan. So welcome guys to the event. Hope you guys will have a great time watching the tournaments, because I will be anticipating a lot of LD Nat 5 that's gonna happen in the Asia region, because I've been watching a lot of different replays in for all the players, and Asia players are stacking LD Nat 5, not just the other region, you know, like Ragdoll, Artemiel, Gianna, all that kind of stuff is pretty common. So it's gonna be fun and exciting. Okay, now let's take a look at the player's profile. First we have Mr. Hanauka. He is actually living in Vietnam right now. He has been here for a couple of different years. Even though he's a Japanese, he married to a Vietnamese wife, so he's been staying in Vietnam for a long time, and he owns a ragdoll. Pretty nice guy. I met him the other day. We have a chat, and he actually used his deafness a lot. There's no deafness here, which is pretty interesting because when I play with him and I asked what is his playstyle, I saw a lot of deafness. Next up, we have a player from Thailand. As you can see, Krom is actually using a lot of rogue in his top monsters. This unit has been climbing in popularity in the past couple of weeks because he is just incredible at dealing a lot of damage, providing cooldown reduction via his team up, and he's really good against Vanessa because you can kill one unit, it get revived with little HP. Rogue can go for team up, finish that unit, get another turn, and kill another unit right afterwards. And whatever he do team up, he provide cooldown reduction for the team, and it's pretty cool. And this lineup works really well together too. Hathor Yonhong as a stripper, speed leader, Artemiel just being Artemiel. Next up we have Lu Vu from Vietnam. Finally a Vietnamese player that is actually Vietnamese. Even though his username doesn't say so, we usually call him Lu Vu. Take away the middle name, okay? And also a very high-ranking Vietnamese player. Not sure about his top 5 monster though, being all chimeras. But his favorite unit is actually Zeratul. He told me so when I met him the other day. We had some chat and interview with him, and he told me that Zeratul is his favorite unit. Next up, we have another Vietnamese player, also very high rank and very popular in the Vietnamese community. He owns Gianna and Lydia. So we are hopefully looking forward to a big damage coming out from Lydia, because whenever you fight Lydia, it's always that the anxiety, not knowing whether that Lydia is gonna come back and just destroy the entire enemy team with her second skill. And we also see Vert in his top 5 monsters. Vert and Diana, 2 high skill, no, just kidding. Next up we have Kona from Malaysia. He is also rocking the Zeratul in his top 5 monster, but we are looking at Fran as well. Fran, Hathor, Vert, these 3 makes a very strong team. Just the 3 of them, and you can add pretty much anything to the mix. And being Gianna and Zeratul is gonna be pretty strong. Next up we have Stuart, aka Fenrir, coming out from Singapore, and his top 5 monster are all light and dark Nat 5, ladies and gentlemen. They're all light and dark Nat 5. So he's telling to everyone that he got skill and he's ready to flex on everybody in this tournament. Next up we have Mr. Touch. Even though it's a Thailand name, his in-game name, or used to be in-game name, is Mr. Touch. Very popular Thailand player in the Asia server. He is also rocking all LD Nat 5 except for Hathor, but we are looking at Nephthys and Oberon. Oberon doing a lot of damage. Always a very popular choice for those who want to finish the fight fast. Last, we have Judas, who have a very different set of top 5 monster this time. Even though there are 2 L&D unit, he's actually favoriting Velaju, Shiho, and interestingly Rakuni. Also ranked 55 in the last season, meaning Rakuni is something else. Alright, let's take a look at all the players. They're all in Thailand right now, in a stadium full of audiences, and it's just a very cool offline event that Krom is doing in Thailand, in a huge stadium that they hold for esports events. They used to run the event. Whoa, calm down. Countdown right there. So those were the players, and we're looking forward to a lot of LDNAT5 actions. As you can see, everybody is rocking some sort of LDNAT5 in this tournament. It's as if top 100 rank require you to have one LDNAT5. If you don't have an LDNAT5, you better have Vert, Friend, and Hathor, okay? But, it doesn't mean that if you own LDNAT5, you can't lose to RNG, because one violent proc from a Hathor bringing in the delay promise, and suddenly the game become a different story once again, okay? Here, let's take a look at the matchup for today. First, we're gonna have Tommy against Kona. Next up, we have Luvu against Fenrir, Krom against Mr. Touch, and Hanauka against Judas. So we're seeing that two silent players are already fighting each other in the first round. Meanwhile, we see other players from other different countries like Vietnam are being split up to fight people from different countries. So even though they're fighting in Thailand, we may see less silent player. For the quarterfinal, it will be best of 3. For semi-final and final, it will be best of 5. And both players who make it to the final rounds will go to Korea for another group stage against another region. So if you win semi-final today, you win. You technically make it to the next group stage. So I'm hoping to see some fun teams in the final, because whoever wins the final doesn't mean much except for a little bit better in prize money, because both of them will be moving on to the next group stage against what they call other region, which comprise of, I don't know, South Africa, Australia, New Zealand. There's not a lot of competitive player in those regions to, like Korea or China, to make it a proper region, you know, so they call it the other region. So the finalists in this tournament will be fighting against the people from the other regions. Now let's take a look at the introduction video for the World Championship.
Unleash your beast. The dimension hole is finally open.
My summoner hates to lose. She always gets her revenge. Even when you think all hope is lost, stay strong. My summoner can be a bit stubborn at times, but you'll see. She has the heart of a champion. And in the end, that's all you really need. It's been such a joy to have been your mom.
Thanks, Rakuni. I'll always remember you.
Summoner's War. Download now on App Store and Google Play.
Solid advertisement, right? Which one was your favorite? Because my favorite was definitely the Rakuni advertisement where he get fed to the dark vampire lord because justice for Rakuni, right? You saw Judas' favorite unit was Rakuni and his G3, and that unit got fed to the dark vampire lord. Like, how dare you do that? It's so pain. But we're hoping to see some great matches today, and I hope to see some Rakuni action actually, just to show that Rakuni is not food worthy. So, first match started between Tommy and Kona. Who is gonna get pre-ban today first? Which one is gonna be the first pre-ban? It's so funny to look at this, where Tommy is being placed and Kona is only a C3. But these two are actually G3 player and they can destroy me and you. And I'm talking about you guys in chat in a second with the 180 speed violence set and LD Nat 5. So they're thinking very hard for their pre-ban. It's gonna be the Ganny Hathor combo being pre-ban, while Tommy banning Ganny and Kona banning Hathor, because Kona doesn't want Tommy to get Hathor in the first pick. Usually when you don't get first pick, you ban the strongest unit on the enemy team, and it's actually going to be Hathor, and Tommy is going to pick up Gianna first. In normal RTA matches, you pick up the more common unit, but here Tommy pick up an LD Nat 5 to make sure that Kona is not going to get the Gianna. Kona taking away the Sierra, who is pretty good to combo with Gianna. And Kona is slowing down. Is he going to pick up an immunity unit, or is he going to go aggressive? He's actually going for the Rakuni. Is he going for Rakuni? Because Rakuni is very good against Gianna. And he actually went for Rakuni. He is telling Tommy that I'm countering your Gianna right off the bat by stealing the combo unit and picking a counter unit. Tommy going with a friend for immunity and Vertihound for the attack bar boost to make sure that he keep landing the bomb. Kona is going for Fenrir. Interestingly, because bomb are pretty effective against high defense type unit like Fenrir, but it also means Fenrir can cleanse the bomb coming out from Gianna because there's no detonation, and Kona is gonna go for Triana. We're looking at two more obtainable unit on the side of Kona, and also two pretty obtainable coming from the side of Tommy. Tommy's gonna pick up the Okeanos because there are a lot of wind unit on the side of Kona, which mean he'll be able to stun and do decent damage over time on Kona's team. But what is Tommy's gonna pick up for the last pick? Is it gonna be another damage dealer, or is it gonna be another support unit? He's gonna pick up a speed leader and also another fire unit to make sure that he has the elemental advantage over Kona. So how is Kona going to answer to these two fire picks? Because he's pretty wind heavy right now, and if Tommy ban out the Rakuni, Kona's going to be in some trouble with the bomb, and Kona's going to pick up a water unit to answer to these two fire picks. Very, very good choice, because if an Asia is fast enough, Asia is going to destroy a Vertihound completely because he's not going to get a turn. And with Kona fighting in high ranks all the time, he may not even have will runes on his entire team to deal with enemy Gianna. It's gonna be an immunity ban on the side of Tommy, and Asia is gonna get banned, which means we are seeing 3 fire unit against 3 wind unit. But Tommy has no sustain while Kona is rocking cleanse, heal, and immunity. So what's gonna go? Who's gonna go down first? It's gonna be a bomb coming out from Tommy. It didn't land on Fenrir, and now he's gonna go for the stun. And Kona is actually smiling right now. Very, very cocky attitude. But Okeano is gonna land all stun, get another turn and reset Triana. At this point, the entire team of Kona is getting stun up, so he's not gonna keep that smile anytime soon when Vert get violent procs. And Armor Break's coming out on Sierra, but Sierra get cleansed by Rakuni. Very good speed tuning to make sure that Sierra will not get destroyed in the first turn. Missed the bomb on Vertical. As you can see here, bomb units are really good because they ignore defense and they stun, but they can be resisted, and the moment they get resisted, they means nothing. And Sierra can't do anything against that. It's a violent Okeanos, which means he's gonna get his stun back real soon. And because there's a lot of attack bar manipulation on the side of Tommy, he's getting so many turns and he's doing a lot of damage. And this Sierra is gonna go out. Armor Break is gonna land on Rakuni. Nope, no Armor Break. But Rolling Stone is gonna make sure that the entire enemy team will stay down for a while. And the bomb is still on Fenrir, and he can't cleanse it because Rakuni HP is kinda low. So right here, the bomb is gonna explode, and that's gonna do a lot of damage on a defense type unit like Fenrir. And Tommy makes sure that there's no cleansing coming out of Fenrir, which means no healing as well. Fenrir HP is dropping low. Oh, the bomb's gonna destroy Fenrir. That smile from Kona right off the bat when he saw the missed bomb on Fenrir. Where's that smile this time, Kona? Because Tommy's controlled the enemy team perfectly. With 2 support, there is no way he's gonna come back from this. Even though Tommy has no sustain whatsoever beside from Vert self-heal with default attack. He is not losing any HP at all, and violent proc came out from Okeanos and Vert. Make sure that these crowd control are coming out very frequently. And Rakuni is gonna go down. This is pretty much it for the first match, and Tommy won decisively. No competition whatsoever. No chance for Kona to come back at all. It's just too much control coming out from Tommy. So don't smile too soon. One missed bomb doesn't mean anything in the turn 1. Tommy got the first match. I think we're having some issue here, so you guys gonna see my face until the next match begin, okay? So that was a pretty good match, very solid gameplay from Tommy. Going first, completely destroy the enemy team, even though they have 2 healer. One being Rakuni, who can cleanse bomb, and one being Triana, who can save your team from dying. But both didn't do anything against the attack bar manipulation coming out from Vert, and just too much control coming out from Okeanos. The moment he reset Triana, and that reset land is pretty much over. So I think next match, Tommy might lose his Gianna, because there are still will runes on the side of Kona, which means picking a Gianna is pretty effective, because the turn 1 stun is really strong. So what would they do in the second match? It's still the same. It is still Gani Hathor pre-ban. No, it is last round pre-ban. So what are they gonna do in this round? Is it gonna be a Gianna ban coming from Kona, or are they gonna ban the same thing? Are they gonna switch up strategy? Is Kona going more immunity and banning out the enemy Gianna, or is he gonna go with the same strategy again? Tommy won pretty easily in the previous match, so he may not change his strategy because it worked out pretty well for him. They're taking their time to do the pre-ban, thinking very carefully this time. And Tommy actually banned out Gianna because he can't get Gianna in turn 1, and Kona banned out Josephine, hoping to pick up a Gianna because Josephine is actually a very big threat to Gianna. So Kona not being able to pick up Gianna because Tommy banned out a Gianna immediately. So Tommy, what are you gonna do? He's gonna pick up Hathor that Kona banned in the previous match. Is Tommy gonna pick up Genny Hathor? No. He's gonna go for Hathor and the speed lead for Hathor to go first. How is Kona gonna respond to this? Because he banned out Hathor in the previous match. So this Hathor's gonna do some work against Kona. Is he gonna pick up Rakuni again to deal with Hathor, or is he gonna pick up strong immunity? And he picked up the immunity unit being Fran and Vert. Stealing picks away from Tommy. Tommy's gonna go for more control with Okeanos. And is he gonna finish up with another control unit? Because Tommy pick are very aggressive right now. He's gonna pick up the Triana away from Kona. So he's not going all in. He's showing that he wants to fight this game for a while. Okay? But Tommy is not having a lot of attack manipulation. If he failed to control enemy team in turn 1 and letting the Vert go a couple turns, it's gonna be pretty dangerous. And Kona's gonna pick up the Rakuni to deal with the control from the enemy team, and also Amduat, because when the enemy team doesn't do a lot of damage and they take a lot of turns, Amduat is very good at disturbing the turn order of control team. So if he ban out Hathor, Tommy can't really shut down the Amduat or the Rakuni. And then you have the Verdehound to worry about. You're gonna pick up the Tessarion to deal with all the passive that he's looking at right now on the Kona side. So is it gonna be a Tessarion ban, because Tommy is saying that I'm countering your entire team with Tessarion? Is Kona gonna ban out the Tessarion and deal with the control? He's gonna ban out the Tessarion and Kona immunity unit get banned. But Tommy, even though Vanessa can do some decent damage with armor break, what if she missed the armor break? And that's not gonna be cool. And if you focus damage on like Ciara, Rakuni can continuously healing that unit. So what's gonna happen here? Okin is gonna go start up the fight with a reset or the stun. He's definitely gonna go for the reset on Ciara and miss the reset. Amduat cutting in between, disturbing the Okeanos, get a stun on the enemy immunity unit. Kona is actually smiling again, but Ciara is not gonna go down quietly. She's gonna put a bomb and maybe a detonation on somebody here. The sleep land on everybody. That's very crucial, because if you miss a Vert or Rakuni, it's gonna be really bad. And Triana has no way to cleanse this bomb. Armor break landing on the Ciara, but Rakuni is moving soon. Oh, Triana violent proc, but the bomb did so much damage on this Triana. She will manage to heal one time. And Rakuni is gonna take away the armor break on Hathor. Missed the sleep on Amduat. Very crucial, because when Amduat moves, he can potentially stun somebody with default attack, like right now. What did I say? Some unit are just blessed with RNG with certain rune type, like Amduat and the Spare rune. The moment you let Amduat take a turn, it's not good. It's not good at all. Sorry, we experienced some lag with the connection, but things should be normal by now. So, things are not looking too good for Sia. She's gonna go down and Triana get another round of healing on the team. Rakuni, what you gonna do? Is she gonna give the turn? It did give the turn to the Vert to get more turn in general. However, with the armor break coming out from Vanessa and total control coming out from Okeanos, another beautiful stun coming out from Amduat. But even with the combination of Vert, Rakuni, and Amduat, there's not gonna be a lot of damage coming out from the side of Kona, and Kona is being destroyed right now by too much damage coming out from Okeanos and Vanessa. Things are not looking good. Even Rakuni healing might be pretty decent, but he's not killing this Triana anytime soon. Triana, are you gonna sleep that Amduat? You need to do that. No, get no sleep for Amduat, but did get the attack by reduction to slow the Amduat down just a little bit. And Amduat not having the AoE. So far, almost every default attack from this Amduat land a stun. But Kona, he didn't expect the violent proc come out from Okeanos. Two beautiful stun land on the enemy team, but Rakuni managed to cleanse out one unit, giving a turn to Amduat going for the default attack, but Triana's not gonna go down just yet. Having the attack buff, he may go for the kill on Amduat here. Or is Okeanos gonna finish him off? Okeanos is gonna finish off the Amduat, get another additional turn, doing a lot of damage on this Vertihel, and this Vert is gonna go down very, very soon. Triana's gonna go for the heal here, and Vanessa, not enough damage to finish off the Vert. The Vert, even though he's doing a lot of damage and turn, that's just not enough because this Okeanos is also doing very, very decent damage. And 2-0 for Tommy, very clean victory. GG. So Tommy did really, really well in the previous match with the Violent Okeanos controlling the enemy team in both fights, especially when he Violent proc out and stunned the entire enemy team in the last couple turns there against Amduat and Vert. It was super, super, super crucial for Okeanos. And as you can see, even though Vanessa, Hathor, Okeanos doesn't seem to pack a lot of damage, they actually did a lot of damage to the enemy team. Even with Vert and Rakuni, they couldn't do enough to stop the damage from killing the Sierra. Even though Sierra did manage to land one bomb, imagine if Sierra get reset in turn 1, Sierra won't be able to do anything at all. So Kona didn't manage to win a single round, and every single round he got controlled pretty hard, even though he prepared himself with the Amduat and the Rakuni. But I would say the speed advantage and with some decent RNG, Okeanos and Hathor can control the entire enemy team, even with the Rakuni. He needed a Josephine. At least. He needed a Josephine. So we're gonna go into the next match really, really soon. Just now, we saw one LD Nat 5, which is Gianna. So we didn't see too much LD Nat 5, and the match was pretty one-sided. So I hope that the next match will be a little bit different, and we see more maybe Bruiser Krom, maybe some sort of one-shot Cleave Krom. I'm really hoping to see that because we always watch control unit controlling things, right? And it's pretty obvious if you get control, you die. So we're hoping to see some more high damage explosive Krom. Also, there'll be a Facebook sharing event that sometime the chat admin will share in the chat, so that you guys can go ahead and share the live stream link somewhere on top to your Facebook, and if you're lucky you get some pretty cool stuff. So the admin should have shared the link to the survey a couple times now. They'll keep sharing that throughout the live stream, so pay attention to the chat. And of course, free stuff, free codes will be given during the stream, and I'll make sure that you see it. Don't worry about it. When it comes, it comes. You don't have to ask for a code, okay? Because I can't give you anyway. So when it comes, it'll be shown on screen. Don't worry about it. So we're waiting for the next match to happen. And what do you guys think about that Amduat pick though? Because I think the problem was Vanessa's speed leader was so much better than Ciara. So the Okeanos and the Hathor immediately outspeed the entire enemy team. So the Vert and the Rakuni are pretty good against CC Krom if they manage to get a 1 or 2 Violent Proc or 1 or 2 Resistance, but they didn't have a chance because immediately outsped, and the moment the CC land is pretty much it, and you can't really get out of it anyway. And as you can see, the power of Vanessa allowing the team to do a lot of damage even though they don't supposed to have a lot of damage. But maybe that Okeanos was some sort of speed to damage accuracy. You never know, right? Because they're G3 player, even though they're running Okeanos, the Okeanos may do a lot of damage. So next match start. So we have Luvu, the guy with a Doraemon profile picture, and Fenrir come out from Singapore facing against each other. So the top The top guy is actually the guy on the right. Vietnam versus Singapore. Fenrir was the guy that has all LD Nat 5 in his top 5 monsters. Okay, so he's gonna flex on Luvu quite a fair bit. I hope so. He's gonna flex on Luvu quite a fair bit. And I'm hoping to see the 02 pick come out from Luvu because he told me that that is his favorite unit. And that 02 is on Violent. And it can do a lot of damage if he managed to pick the 02. They take really long to pre-ban. Interesting, right? Usually you go in and you pre-ban Hathor and you're done with it. But no. They're gonna pre-ban. Oh, Luvu's gonna pre-ban Josephine. He may go for a control team and Fenrir is gonna ban out the Ragdoll. He's not a fan of fighting Ragdoll, which means Luvu may go for a bomb team to go turn 1 and destroy the enemy team. Does Fenrir realize that? He's gonna first pick Hathor. Very standard first pick. So, you know, when you ban out Josephine, you're definitely going for some sort of control. Some sort of very heavy control. But he actually gonna go for the Vanessa front. This is probably counterpick to the Hathor because these three goes really well together. You have control, damage, immunity, cleanse, and everything. Fenrir is gonna go for the Sierra and Okeanos here. So the one that is actually going for the control team is Fenrir and not Luvu. Uh-oh. What is he gonna do? Is he gonna protect himself with more immunity and damage dealer? Or is he gonna try to go for turn 1 here? Because you only have one speed leader now. Fenrir took the other speed leader. He's gonna go for 02 and Belladion. 02 and Belladion. The 2A Bella. Oh, I think those were auto picks. So we're gonna see a reset here. I was so excited to see the 02 and the Bella. Oh my god. I was so excited to see the 02 and the Bella. I was like, oh my god, he's actually gonna steal turn 1 and kill something with the 02. But those were auto picks. Oh man. Because yeah, those were interesting picks, right? Suddenly you see a Bella and a 02. The Bella may go turn 1 with the healing. And then 02 is gonna one-shot one of those control unit with an armor break from, I don't know, Vanessa. That's gonna be pretty cool. But we have to wait until they sort out. Maybe he couldn't press. Or maybe the internet DC so that he couldn't choose his monster at all. So those were definitely auto pick. But looking at that, I would definitely pick Josephine if those weren't pre-banned. But he pre-banned Josephine because I thought he was going for like a Hathor Okean or Sierra Krom. But then the guy who pre-banned Josephine didn't go for it. He actually go for a Bruiser team with immunity. Interestingly, the event is in Thailand. It's a stadium full of audience right now. They have like actual things going on over there with like offline activity and stuff, and they invite casters, Thailand caster over there. They fly the players to Thailand and sit them down on that chair to fight face to face because fighting online is not that cool, you know. You gotta see your opponent, do some smiling when you miss the bomb or something like that, like you saw just now. When Kona smiled when Tommy missed the bomb, I'm like, oh my god, you're so gonna regret this. So as you can see right here, we have live audiences. We have an old lady probably accompanying. Well, you never know. That lady might be G3, you know what I'm saying? That lady might be G3. You never know. You and me. I know match for that old lady sitting there with her daughter or like granddaughter or something. Have you guys been to a offline event for Summoners? I've been to a number of them and they're always pretty cool. Because it's rare to see so many people who play Summoners in the same area. So, wait a minute. The Bella and the Zeratul pick weren't auto pick? Oh, this is interesting. Then why do you pre-ban Josephine? It's not like Josephine's gonna do anything. And he actually went for the Leo to counter Tableau, which means Tableau is gonna stay. And if you pick like this, you may want to take out enemy Hathor or Ciara. You don't want to be controlled all the way. You don't want to be destroyed with bomb damage. It's gonna be a Vanessa ban, it's gonna be a Hathor ban. But the Leo, the Zeratul, and the Bella, very, very interesting pick. Whoa, very interesting. So, can this Zeratul do some miracle damage? Can he resist the enemy reset and bomb? We shall see. So, Leo taking the first turn because he's the fastest unit in the game. He's gonna destroy, I would say, Okeanos to avoid the reset. Monkey's gonna go for the strip, followed by Sierra Bomb maybe, but you can't really tell who's moving when Leo is in the round. Everyone attack bar looks the same, and Bella is gonna take the next turn, healing Zeratul, giving him a turn, which means someone's gonna take a heavy punch in the face, and that might be Okeanos. Is he gonna buff? He's gonna go for the buff, and it's gonna go straight for Okeanos. That was a lot of damage on this Okeanos, but no violent proc coming out from Zeratul. If that was one violent proc, that Okeanos might say bye-bye to this round. Tableau not going for the last skill because he knows Leo is there and the last skill is not that strong. Okeanos is gonna go for the reset on front, get the reset, but Sierra now is not too useful because there's so much immunity going on. And this Okeanos is gonna get crit on by the Leo, doing so much damage, and armor break coming out on Zeratul, on Tableau, and he, oh my god, that is another missed bomb coming out from another Ciara, which means that Tableau and that is gonna go down, and Fran's gonna, Fran couldn't heal herself because of the monkey. But that was so much damage coming out from this Zeratul when the Bella Zeratul pick actually worked out pretty well. Even though the Sierra is gonna kill the Fran here, but there is no way this monkey is gonna be able to handle the Leo. And one armor break coming out from Bella on this Ciara, that's pretty much it, because there's no way he can stop the Zeratul from killing the Ciara. He's gonna buff up, and he's gonna finish this Ciara. And even if it's a 1v1 between Leo and She-Hulk, there's gonna be a pretty low chance this She-Hulk is gonna come out alive. And you have a Bella to seize the buff. You have a Bella to seize the buff coming out from She-Hulk. And because there's a Leo, no matter how fast this She-Hulk is, he can't get the turn advantage that he deserves. And he doesn't have skill 2. He can't even stun the Zeratul, and he's pretty vulnerable right now. And the win goes to Lu Vu. That was pretty solid. And I thought the Zeratul and the Bella pick were auto pick, but it was actually legit, and it worked out really well because he had immunity, which means the Bella and the Zeratul couldn't be stopped. Also, the Bella going between the She-Hulk and the Ciara, boosting the attack bar, not healing, boosting the attack bar, allowing Zeratul to move, allowing Fran to move. Those were very important play right there. No, now, last round pre-ban for Lu Vu was Josephine. Why? Because his entire team didn't stun at all. Josephine, without her passive, is still really strong, but usually people pre-ban Josephine if they're going for a bomb team. Those that stun or Hathor. But he didn't go for any of that. He still pre-banned Josephine. Fenrir, are you gonna pre-ban this Zeratul? Or is he gonna go for a friend pre-ban? Because that was a very strong immunity pick that nullifies Ciara and Okeanos really well in the previous match. So what's gonna be the pre-ban here? They're taking their time, thinking very carefully about this pre-ban. It's both gonna be a Hathor pre-ban. But this time, Lu Vu's getting turn 1. Is he gonna take any unit from the side of Fenrir? They're both not happy against Hathor. Is he gonna take Sierra? Or is he gonna go with the same lineup? I think he's gonna go for Fran. No, he's gonna go for Vanessa first pick, taking away the speed leader from the side of Fenrir. So we might expect the same team from both sides. We might. Fenrir busting out the Ganymede. Even without Hathor, this unit is still strong because Fenrir owns Shiho and Okeanos, who can immediately strip turn 1 immunity from the side of Luvu, and Ganny's gonna do the reset on Fran or Vanessa, for example. That will allow Fenrir to do a lot of damage and control. So he's gonna pick up his Fran and Ragdoll. Fenrir not banning the Ragdoll this time, so he has to fight it. But he picked up the Josephine that Luvu banned in the previous round. Not sure why, but Josephine is still a very strong control unit. But because Luvu is not using any unit that can control the enemy team with stun, that Josephine passive will be really useless. He's gonna go for the Vertical to gain attack bar advantage against the Ragdoll. It's either you ban Ragdoll, you believe in Ragdoll, or you pick a Vert, so that you don't lose out on too much attack bar. Alright, we have a Diana here, and we see a She-Hulk getting picked up as well. It's not easier to control Vert, but it's actually She-Hulk. So these two units can stun, which means Josephine pick now suddenly makes sense once again. The moment the Diana stun or the She-Hulk stun, that shield is gonna get popped, and that is the sort of sustain for Fenrir. The last pick is gonna be a Rogue from Fenrir. Very aggressive team here, and he's definitely gonna ban out the She-Hulk because Rogue is pretty good against Diana. It's gonna do a lot of damage, but it's gonna be a Rogue ban and a Ragdoll ban. So Luvu plays so much important on that Rogue because you can't expect what it can do. You can't. You just can't. Alright. We're gonna go for the She-Hulk turn 1. Is he gonna strip? And who is he gonna strip? He's gonna go for the damage on this Vert. Doing not a lot of damage. This Vert default attack can heal him up pretty soon. And because there's a big speed gap between between Vanessa and Diana, you can't really kill anything right off the bat. Shield up, protecting the Vanessa, and they're gonna go straight to try and kill this Vanessa because there's no point going for anything else anyway. And the Diana already used her shield, which means she can't go nutty on the enemy team for now. Josephine's gonna go. They're all focusing on Diana because they don't want to give Diana attack bar. This Diana is not particularly fast. So if they all hit Diana, she's not moving at all. Uh-oh. But if you land 3 bomb, he's actually gonna go for the detonation. It's gonna be a beautiful stun coming out from She-Hulk, stunning 3 units, including Josephine, which means only 2, but managed to stun that Sierra. But Josephine's gonna reset her own passive with a violent proc here, which means if Diana stun anybody, it's gonna be a shield. The stun got resisted right there. Not sure if that's a good thing, but Josephine didn't manage to stun the front, and the front violent proc to heal up Vanessa. Things are not looking good for both sides. Their combo are being disturbed by control, and nobody's having clear advantage at this point yet. But the thing is, Fenrir doesn't have healing, which means if the battle drag out for too long, and Fran getting a lot of violent procs, the shield is gonna bring down that Vertical pretty easily with attack buff and damage output. So this is gonna be the end for Vert in this round. He's not gonna survive the shield with attack buff, doing very decent damage. And one more turn, this Sierra is not gonna bomb anything because there's so much immunity, and Vanessa is gonna have armor break really soon. And Josephine not having her strip ready. Shield, are you gonna go for the stun? Because you might just stun Josephine only. Just as I said, he only stunned Josephine and gave the shield, but didn't manage to strip the immunity on Diana, which means this Sierra is really useless at this point because there's nothing Sierra can do when enemy has immunity. Diana finally doing the transformation, and this is gonna be big damage come out on Sierra. Not a lot of damage, but it's definitely hurting this Sierra really bad. And Diana get another additional turn. Diana doing a lot of damage, getting turn, tilting the enemy really badly. And if this kills Sierra, that's it for Fenrir because there's no more damage. And it's actually gonna kill Sierra by Vanessa, allowing Vanessa to armor break, and 2-0 for Luvu. Wow. Another win for another Vietnamese player. 2-0. That was, I would say, there were many front violent procs that matter a lot. Because that moment when Fran can cleanse Vanessa to do armor break, that was pretty huge. And the Diana getting violent proc, that was pretty huge. Also, friend violent allow her to get immunity up. And then suddenly Sierra is a dead pick because Sierra doesn't do anything when enemy has immunity. So, pretty bad matchup just now. Even though the Josephine get the rounds going pretty well. But then after that, suddenly immunity get consistent and then Sierra doesn't really do anything. And also Shield managed to stun Sierra, and Vert right there was pretty clutch because Vert, if he can't move, he doesn't really do anything as well. And he is not the most tanky unit, so She-Hulk can easily destroy a Vert with just attack buff. You saw right there, he did almost 4,000 per hit, and that was pretty painful. Soon we'll begin match number 3 as well. And once again, please pay attention to the chat. The admin just shared a link for you to join the event that you can get some free stuff by sharing the live stream on Facebook, putting it at public, because if you don't put the post as public, we can't really find you to give you the free stuff. So check the chat, it should be in the chat right now, that you can share the live stream link. Also fill in the survey to receive some free stuff. Okay? So match 3 is gonna begin really soon, and we saw both matches just now were 2-0. Completely destroyed the enemy team, but it wasn't too easy for the last, like the last match just now, where we saw a lot back and forth between Josephine and between Vanessa being focused, but the bomb damage was nowhere near enough to kill the Vanessa. So match 3 start. We're gonna see Kroms and Mr. Touch. Both are from Thailand, and they are already trying to eliminate each other in their home ground. So we are seeing the Gianna pre-ban and a Gani pre-ban. Not Hathor this time. Not Hathor this time. When very fast pre-ban, as if they know each other. They probably do. They probably do. Krom's gonna go for the Vanessa here. First pick, getting the speed lead over the enemy team, because when you get Vanessa, you are immediately faster than the enemy by a lot of speed. Because usually the next speed lead that people pick are Sierra. Rarely you see a Samath picked after that. So the moment you pick Vanessa, you are immediately a little bit faster than the enemy no matter what they do. And Mr. Touch gonna pick up the front and the Hathor, taking that away from Kroms because these two combo pretty well with Vanessa. Krom's gonna take away Vert from Mr. Touch, who also works really well with Fran and Hathor, and Josephine to deal with the immunity as well as the Hathor. This one single unit works really well against Fran and Hathor. Mr. Touch gonna go for the She-Hulk to do damage on this fire water lineup, and Yonhon to provide more turn and healing. Maybe a strip, maybe not, but that skill 2 can do some decent damage. So what is Krom's gonna do to deal with this bruiser lineup? He's gonna go for Artamiel this time. But Artamiel can be controlled easily if there's no immunity. But he's gonna go for the Wind Monkey Singer. Pretty interestingly. But it's pretty good against the entire team over there. Granted, he's not controlled. So, if Mr. Touch ban out Josephine, Kromzy can be easily controlled when he pick another, let's say, Okeanos or something with armor break to do damage. So what is Mr. Touch gonna do? Because I think the lineup is favoring him instead of Kromzy. He's gonna go for Nephthys, and that is a super strong pick against Kromzy. I think Kromzy might have just realized that his team is gonna be controlled heavily no matter who he bans, and that Josephine ban is gonna be pretty obvious, and that must be a Nephthys ban. But no, it's gonna be a ban on Artamiel. So Mr. Touch is not having any armor break. He has to deal with Josephine, anti-CC mechanic. What is he gonna do? But there's no healing from the side of Kromzy, so if the battle drags out, the front might be very troublesome as well as the Yonhong. Vert's gonna go turn 1, taking that turn, but armor break, is it gonna land on Shiho? It's gonna crit and land on Shiho. Landing the armor break is gonna be very crucial because Lightning Monkey 1 did so much damage, and this Josephine might finish off the Shiho. She managed to crit and bring down the Shiho. The battle immediately go into the favor of Kromzy at this point because it's a 3v4, and the Hathor missed the monkey, which means anytime Mr. Touch hits something, it's gonna be really bad, and Josephine reset her own passive with a violent proc. So the next time Hathor tries to sleep somebody, it's gonna be another layer of shield, and Mr. Touch is in a really tight spot at the moment. Give Hathor the turn, not healing Fran, going for the sleep, but get stunned by the monkey instead. So the missed sleep on the Wind Monkey allow him to stun the Hathor instead, and now things are looking really bad. Fran didn't get a violent proc, Yonhong having no skill, Hathor having no skill, which means if he can control this Fran, there's nothing Mr. Touch can do. Uh-oh, things are looking pretty bad. Fran, no violent proc at all, and these two skill, no passive unit, when they don't have their skill, they're not doing anything at all. Can Yonhong get a violent proc? No violent proc come out from Yonhong, which means this Fran's gonna go down really soon when Vert get a turn to allow the monkey to get a turn to do his skill too. Glance, but Vanessa is not gonna glance anytime soon and put the armor break on Yonhong. No stun come out from Josephine, but it might be it because there's no way, simply no way a Hathor and a Yonhong can bring down a 4-man team like this, and we are even looking at a Josephine to deal with the sleep. Uh-oh, things are looking pretty bad. Hathor can't control anybody yet, and even if she get a violent proc right now to do delay promise, a shield is so strong at this point of time when HP is still high. So armor break gonna land on Yonhong, and that's pretty much it for Yonhong as well. So Mr. Touch losing Shiho in the turn 1 because of the armor break coming out from Vanessa was really bad. He needed that Shiho to do damage to control the enemy team. Very quick match between Mr. Touch and Kromzy. As you can see, the speed leader allowed the Vert to move first, and a lucky armor break coming out from Shiho, coming on to Shiho, was very crucial for turning the battle into a 3v4 situation immediately, and being able to follow up with the armor break was pretty crucial. So the Josephine and the monkey were pretty fast as well, because if Hathor or Yonhong can cut in between, which I'm pretty sure that Yonhong should be near 300 speed, can save the Shiho, and it might not be so easy. But then the Hathor missing the sleep on the Wind Monkey allowed the monkey to stun Hathor next turn was pretty strong as well. So speed advantage, very crucial. So last round pre-ban was Gianna and Ganymede. this round pre-ban is actually gonna be Artemel and Bastet, a Bastet ban coming out from nowhere. So Kromzy is expecting Mr. Touch to change strategy to picking Bastet. Oh, interesting. Mr. Touch gonna get the Hathor first pick. Kromzy is probably gonna go with the same and might pick up Josephine here to deal with the Hathor because no, he is gonna steal the front away from Mr. Touch, which means this will allow Mr. Touch to go for the Vert pick to steal it away from Kromzy, but he's gonna go for the Gianna and the Vert, which will allow Kromzy to go for the Josephine pick to deal with the stun and the sleep. But he can't go with Artemio anymore. He's gonna go for the Antares. And that is to deal with the fact that Mr. Touch is gonna get a lot of turn, but he's not killing anything immediately. Uh-oh. What are you gonna do, Mr. Touch? Things are looking pretty bad. He needs to follow up with healing and Nephthys. We are seeing 3 Eddie Nat 5 coming out from Mr. Touch, and that might be a Josephine ban because he does have control for the front, so he's not worrying too much about that immunity. So how can Kromzy respond to this very strong lineup with all these units doing so much at the same time? Uh-oh. Okeanos getting picked up here to control turn 1. But is that enough? Who is Mr. Touch gonna ban? He's gonna ban out the Antares. Who? You can't really expect, because Antares being Antares, you can't know when Antares is gonna proc back to back to back. And that is really bad for a team without instant damage like Mr. Touch. But he's gonna pick up the resistant leader, which means this Okeanos might miss his reset and Vanessa might miss the armor break. Turn 1 belongs to Okeanos. He's gonna reset the strip and he successfully reset the strip. Immunity is gonna go up, but there are 2 single target strip coming out from Mr. Touch, which means this immunity might not stay for too long, and he can also activate Josephine's turn to make her go out of immunity as well. What will he do? Is he gonna strip sleep and give the shield? No. He went for the fire unit, unluckily landed sleep, which means oh, he missed the provoke from Josephine there. If he landed provoke, that's gonna be pretty good, but Vanessa managed to violent proc out of it. Didn't land the armor break due to the resistant leader coming out from Yeonhwa, maybe giving Gianna another turn because she needs the bomb to be able to do damage. Right now, there's no more passive on the side of Josephine, which means that Gianna will be able to stun the entire enemy team if she land her strip. She landed the bomb on Vanessa, looking pretty good right now for Mr. Touch. Is she gonna land the stun as well? Because 15% might be not funny sometimes. Oh, she landed every stun possible, and now Hathor's gonna control the enemy team. Even though there's a Josephine, 2 turn sleep is just way too strong. And didn't manage to sleep Vanessa, but it's not a problem because he's gonna focus on Vanessa anyway. Okeanos didn't get 2 turn sleep, got woken up, which means he may go for the stun soon, and that's gonna be big unless the sleep land on Okeanos. Is she gonna go for it? Is Hathor gonna go for the sleep on this Okeanos? She landed sleep, get the violent proc, which means her 2 turn sleep is coming back really soon. Oh no, this is bad. That Hathor's gonna sleep again, and Josephine's not waking up to give the team shield to do anything at all. And Yeonhwa is doing some decent damage on this Vanessa. The moment Vanessa go out of the way, there'll be no armor break on the side of Kromzy to do damage, and the bomb land on Okeanos to make sure that when Vanessa go down, next up is gonna be Okeanos. But Fran get a good violent pro. Mr. Touch was not too happy about that. Take away the bomb, but things are looking very good for Mr. Touch because he has control, damage, and sustain. He has everything he needs, and he has a Vertihound. There's really not much this Okeanos can do. And You still have Yeonhong to heal up the team, just in case OKLs can manage to maybe land a stun or two. But he's just not getting the chance to do so, and Hathor get the sleep ready. Uh-oh, he's gonna control the entire enemy team, and he's gonna single out Fran to make sure that she's gonna go down soon as well. So at this point, I think Kromzy is slowly giving up this match because there's no way to come back from this. No damage, no sustain, nothing up his sleeve to deal with this very strong team on the side of Mr. Touch. Not too sure about the Bastet ban just now though. Not too sure about that. Maybe he was worrying about some sort of deafness calm to deal with his Vanessa front. But Mr. Touch is doing really okay in this match. Okeano's gonna put out a stun, but honestly, that didn't do much at all. He's maybe put a glancing on somebody, but then what does it do? Maybe Krom is just buying time right now. He's thinking who he's gonna ban in the next match. The Vert and Yeonhong combo is just insane because Yeonhong can always give the turn to Vert, and that allows Vert to give turn to the entire team. It's really crazy. And being high speed, Yeonhong can also do a lot of damage without armor break. And Mr. Touch this time is not gonna go down 2-0 like the previous opponents. He came back 1-1, and we are probably looking at this Neftis Gianna combo once again. Yeonhong as well, and it's really strong. Even if you have immunity, it's just so many single target control that can strip all the immunity away quickly. So not a lot of way you can protect yourself. Even with a Josephine you saw just now was supposed to be pretty good against stun and sleep, she can only do so much, and the moment the Hathor can go in between the passive duration cooldown, 2 turn sleep and Josephine's gone. So it's pretty bad looking for Kromzy. He needs to find a way to come back from this. Pre-ban Artamia and Bastet last time. Not too sure about the Bastet though. Not too sure about the Bastet ban. But the pre-ban Artamia was strong. He's gonna pre-ban the Vanessa because that speed lead was not a good idea to deal with. And Gianna pre-ban come out from Kromzy, which means he can't do the turn 1 stun on Kromzy's side. Which also means he's gonna pick up immunity again, but this time losing out the speed lead. Is he gonna go turn 1? Kromzy take away the Hathor, but that is not too crucial to Mr. Touch. He can pick up the Josephine to deal with the Hathor, and he may pick up the Vert right now to make sure that Hathor will not have the support with Vert. Oh, he's gonna pick up Ganymede instead. So he may worry about the Gany Hathor combo coming out from Kromzy, but it also means no more reset on his Josephine if he take Gany. So Kromzy is gonna go for the meta pick, Fran and Vert. So at this point, Mr. Touch is gonna go for another 2 stripper. So you are looking at 3 single target stripper. If they can successfully land their strip, Fran doesn't really mean anything anymore in turn 1. Krom is gonna pick up that Artamiel. Not bad considering there's not a lot of sustain coming out from Mr. Touch if Yeonhong is banned. But what's gonna be the last pick? It is gonna be the Light Dragon Knight. Rarely we see this unit. We usually see the dark version because he is too strong, but the light version, I'm not too sure about this. He's pretty good against control unit because he can't be stunned. He gets stacked as well to do a lot of damage, but there's not a lot of stun coming out from Mr. Touch, and he opts for an attack bar reduction unit because if you can't stun, you reduce attack bar, and that is very good against things like Light Dragon Knight or Fire Monkey. So Kromzy is not looking pretty good. Meanwhile, enemy team having a lot of control and damage. It's gonna be an Artamiel ban. We see 3 single target stripper. So this immunity from Fran is not gonna stay very long on the side of Kromzy as well. Uh-oh. What's it gonna do? So who's getting turn 1? That's very crucial. Is this Hathor gonna get turn 1? But is Hathor enough to control the enemy team? That's the thing. Is Hathor enough to control the enemy team? Okay. Turn 1 belongs to Fran. And Hathor, with the 10% speed lead, is moving before the entire enemy team. Fran's gonna get a violent proc, reducing attack bar of someone here. It's gonna be She-Hulk that get attack reduced, and Hathor's gonna go for the 2-turn sleep on She-Hulk and Asia, leaving Ganny and Yeonhong only. The sleep and the attack reduction land perfectly. So this Yeonhong is getting a lot of pressure coming out from Jaeger and Vert, but she can heal herself, so it's pretty okay. She's not gonna die just yet, but She-Hulk and Asia can't support to control this Vert health. Get an additional turn. Land a strip. Didn't land a strip on Fran. Very crucial because there's no reset to be done from Ganny. Ganny, no longer a stripper, can't do much when enemy has immunity. Purify on Fran. Another sleep's gonna come out from this Hathor here. And it's gonna land on Ganny. And everyone is gonna focus on this Yeonhong. Why sleep Ganny? Because Ganny can reset Yeonhong's skill for another heal. Due to the buff recently on Yeonhong, the heal cooldown is kinda long, so she's not having her heal up anytime soon, which means she's gonna go down quick to this Vert. She didn't get a violent proc. Is Asia gonna get a violent proc though? So Yeonhong's being focused pretty bad. No violent proc coming out from Mr. Touch at all, because if he can land 1 or 2 violent procs to reduce attack bar of enemy team, he might not be in such a bad situation right now. And Jaeger looking to finish off. No! He's gonna spread the damage to Asia instead, because Asia is the one that can kill Jaeger later on with attack bar reduction. But was that a good move? What if Yeonhong get a violent here? Why would you not finish a target that's gonna die when you touch it? But this Asia is being controlled, and finally Shio get a turn. Who is he gonna strip? He's gonna go for the strip on Jaeger, taking away the attack buff. Didn't manage to take away the attack buff. That was really bad. He does get the immunity though, which means Ganny can reset Jaeger attack bar. Reset the Yeonhong, but what if this Yeonhong die right now? Because Jaeger is gonna get a turn, Vert's gonna get a turn, and the sleep land on Asia, get a violent proc, 2-turn sleep coming out from Hathor as well. There's no way to come back from this for Mr. Touch. Kromzy is looking really good. So even though he was pretty greedy with the damage being spread out, things work out pretty well because enemy team didn't get any RNG at all for this round to stop Kroms from doing a lot of damage. This Shiho alone, can he do anything? Oh my god, Hathor's getting so lucky this round. Not that lucky though, missing the sleep, forcing the Vert to hit this Ganny, waking him up, get an AoE stun. But Jaeger is gonna lose so much damage right now. He did 15,000 on the She-Hulk, and that almost sent the She-Hulk away. Even though Ganny can do some reset, but Mr. Touch realized that it doesn't mean anything anymore, and Krom's gonna proceed to the next round. Not a Ragdoll, but a Jaeger who won the game. But you gotta say that that Hathor was the key factor because Mr. Touch didn't have Will Runes on his She-Hulk and Asia. Those two units can provide strip and control on the Vert and the Jaeger, but the fact that they didn't have Will Runes allowed Hathor to control them right off the bat. And then the fact that Yeonhong couldn't strip the Fran did not allow for Ganny to reset Fran healing. So after that point, there's no way a Yonhong and a Ganny can do anything at all. Because it's just so much control coming out from Hathor. And Jaeger, being Jaeger, did an amazing amount of damage on this Yonhong while not being controlled at all. Because there's nothing really moving on the side of Mr. Touch anyway. Only if the Asia could move one time, just to move and reduce the attack bar of Vert or Jaeger, it might have been a little bit different, but as you saw just now, nobody woke up from sleep with a violent proc. They all just woke up from sleep naturally, so they couldn't do anything at all. Just sitting there, get controlled by Hathor again with the Vert. There'll be code given on screen. Don't worry, you guys will see it when it happens, because I can't give you anyway, so there's nothing I can do about it. So it'll be given on screen, so you guys can ask for code until tomorrow, but I can't give you because I don't even know the code, so it's gonna be given on screen, and when it happens, it happens, okay? When it happens, it happens. Also, once in a while the admin will share this Facebook sharing event in the chat, so pay attention if you see Summoners or Esports say something, probably something like share the live stream to your Facebook and get free stuff. So do participate if you want some free stuff, or if you just watch the tournament for fun, you don't really care, then just hang out and watch the tournament. Next up, we have Judas and Hanauka. We have the person below is from Japan, but he got married to a Vietnamese wife and he's been living in Vietnam for a while. So in this tournament, even though he's wearing the Japanese flag, he is representing the Vietnam region, country, and he loves his Daphnis. Judas, very prominent Thailand player, really popular, very strong player, always getting high ranking in every season. He's banning Vert, and Julian is actually getting banned. Very specific ban, and both are vampires. It shows that they both know what each other use. Oh, he's getting first pick. He's getting ready with the Ragdoll. No more Vert to deal with his Ragdoll, and he's taking Ragdoll away from Hanauka. Because that is Hanauka LD Nat 5. So it's not going to be easy this time. And he's actually roping the pig face. He's actually not locking in the Ragdoll. He just put it there and be like, hey, I'm picking Ragdoll, you know? So, Vanessa is getting picked up for the speed lead. Is he going to pick up Fran as well to follow up, or Hathor to control? He's actually going to go for Daphnis, as I say. Daphnis is this guy's favorite pick. His Daphnis is pretty fast and hard hitting at the same time. Judas is going to go for the Viva Chell. Does he go for the Josephine combo? Which one is he going to go for? Or is he going to go for a more generic unit? He's going to go for Hathor instead. Taking away Hathor from the side for Hanauka, because Hathor can control Ragdoll really well. Because the CC doesn't hit. So what can he do? He's going to go for Bastet and Lagmaron. We're seeing a high damage comp this time. Finally, something a little bit different from the usual control team. We are seeing a high damage comp. But this comp relies on Bastet to do a lot of damage. So a ban of Bastet usually is the case. Judas might go for Triana. Oh, he's gonna go for an immunity unit, but does he go for the speed lead? He's gonna go for the old school double immunity unit. Wusa and Velaju. Both provide 3-turn immunity, very strong. Hanauka he's actually going for the light polar queen. As you can see, there's only one stripper. Is that a good choice? He wants to boost either Lagmaron or Daphnis to do another round of damage immediately to one-shot 2 different units right off the bat. Because we are seeing turn 1 belonging to Hanauka if Bastet stay in the round, and Judas not having speed lead might have to take a big hit this time. Bastet getting banned as predicted because this comp really relies on Bastet to do a lot of damage. And Viva Chair getting banned because Viva Chair is a pretty decent healer. Also, if Viva Chair is taking turn 2, enemy will have very little attack bar, and that allow Viva Chair to completely destroy one unit, no matter what stats you have. Okay, resistant leader coming out from Judas and speed lead coming out from Hanauka. Turn 1, who's gonna take it and who's gonna go out? It's gonna be a cleave com, and a cleave com can only function so well if it lands the armor break. For Daphnis, that is. If Daphnis fail, it's gonna be really bad. So, when he hit and crit and give the turn to Hathor, he does go for it, which allow Hathor to get a turn because Ragdoll boosts her attack bar, but miss the sleep, actually land the violent proc. Judas is very satisfied with this proc right now because Daphnis is not moving. There's no way for this Daphnis to move, which also means there's no strip to kill anything at all. If it wasn't a violent proc, this Daphnis might have gone for the kill on Ragdoll immediately. So right now, Hanauka's trying to recover from this because there's no more 2-turn sleep coming out from Hathor. There's no control, and there's a speed buff on the Lagmaron. He may do enough damage to bring out this Hathor without attack buff or armor break. Just deal raw damage with speed. And he can do that twice with the help of the Light Polar Queen. Oh, that attack break! Another violent proc come out from Hathor, very lucky. 4 turns in the span of 2 turns. And that attack break would stop this Lagmaron from actually doing any real damage. But it's not going to be asleep on Lagmaron. He's going to save it. And this Lagmaron with attack break, not going to do a lot of damage on anybody at all. And because there's a 3-turn immunity right there, his skill 3 is also pretty useless. Daphnis being probably on Swift build is going to sleep for another round. But now, the Queen is going to give the turn to probably Daphnis and kill this Hathor immediately. Okay, things are looking pretty good. Can he do it? Because if he missed the armor break, that's going to be really bad. He land the armor break and the strip, and this will allow him to take out Hathor, and things are looking bad for Judas right now because there's no more control. And Vanessa is still pretty healthy. So, if he managed to kill this Ragdoll, the 2 immunity unit aren't too strong anymore. Can he do it? He's going for the water unit because he doesn't want to crit too often, giving the enemy team attack bar. Lagmaron is going to go for the Squall to get him speed buff, but who is he going to hit? He's not going to go for the Squall, not wasting the damage output, going for the default attack on the Wusa, giving the enemy team some attack bar, and Vanessa is going to go down. Not yet! Miss a crit right there. Not yet. Uh-oh, things are looking pretty bad. He's hitting the water unit, but still crit anyway. And this Eliona can't do much when there's so much immunity. So Lagmaron, Polar Queen, they can't really do anything when enemy has so much immunity. The only one that can kill is this Daphnis, but he's not having his skill 3 yet. He needs another turn. This Lagmaron is gonna go for the Squall on the Ragdoll, doing 10,000 damage through the shield, but this Ragdoll is still very, very healthy. He's rocking at least near 40k HP. But Daphnis, just one good strip armor break, he's gonna be able to bring down the Ragdoll. Decent damage coming out from Wusa on this Daphnis, but he's not gonna go down just yet. Lagmaron's gonna go for the default attack on this Ragdoll maybe. He's gonna go for the AoE, doing another 10,000 on the Ragdoll, and Daphnis not having skill 3 won't be able to kill anything at all. And if he hit Ragdoll right now, it may put Ragdoll to down, and he can ignore defense after this. He may put HP of Ragdoll way too low. Does he have the ignore defense? Oh, the villager is gonna do enough damage to bring out this Daphnis. And what I fear happened. Judas showing the victory pose, ignoring defense on that Lagmaron, but Hanauka is not showing any form of anxiety at all. He's okay, he's calm. He's ready for the next match. So as you can see just there, Hathor, the Hathor violent proc was the thing that stopped Daphnis from killing Ragdoll or Hathor in turn 1. So it was a pretty lucky violent proc from Hathor. And she went like 4 turns in the span of 2 turns in the first 2 turns. Because if Daphnis can take a turn right there, the match might have not been too easy for Judas. So next match, we might see the same pick because if Hathor doesn't get too lucky, the Daphnis can do a lot of damage. So last round pre-ban, we see Vert and Julianne. It's pretty interesting that Hanauka is banning Julianne instead of Ragdoll. It might be because he's going for a one-shot, high-damage team that killing Julianne might be not too easy. Oh, it's different now. It's gonna be 2 LD Nat 5 ban, but it's gonna be Vivachel and Eleona. So even though the Light Polo Queen didn't do much in the previous match besides giving Daphnis a turn, she got banned. And now Ragdoll belonged to Hanauka. Judas losing a very important component of his team, allowing a slow bruiser team to get a lot of attack by Ragdoll. And he's stealing the Bastet from Hanauka. And Bastet Velajo being picked up is a very common style for Japanese player to pick these 2 units because it brings long immunity and shield, allowing for damage team to survive with the shield and the immunity. Juno getting picked up, very good against though heavy buff unit. Judas picking up the Julianne, very hard to kill damage dealer and can hurt a lot. Also Daphnis being picked up to deal with the Wusa immunity and also Juno. So what can Hanauka do? He's gonna pick up the Josephine. So what he's saying is it's gonna be a long match with Juno and Josephine. On the other side, Judas want to finish this match quickly with the Bastet and high damage team. He's gonna pick up actually Triana to prolong the fight even further, and the Light Phoenix getting picked up this time. Very interesting choice of unit, but very effective as well because Hanauka's rocking heavy protection, and that bird, that light bird, say no to those heavy protection. Ragdoll getting banned, so not a lot of attack bar gain and too much support. Meanwhile, Julianne get banned, but turn 1 still belong to probably Bastet and Daphnis. Even if Wusa take a turn, it doesn't mean anything because there's 2 stripper over there. Turn 1 belong to Bastet, only 1 wheel rune on the side of Hanauka. No wheel runes on Triana. But still, he's gonna go for the armor break and land on Triana. That's very crucial. The armor break land on Triana, and if you look at the attack bar, Velajo is taking a turn. Wusa's not gonna buff immunity because it allowed the bird to strip. He's saving it. But this time, this train is gonna go down because Daphnis is gonna take a turn, and he doesn't need to strip anything to get the armor break. He have the armor break ready for him, and that armor break coming out from Bastet was really crucial. Triana going out immediately, and the Light Phoenix gonna finish off. No, didn't do enough damage, and that will allow Juno to heal up pretty quickly. And now things are not looking really good for the Light Phoenix because it's not a very tanky unit. It also means this Juno with just a little bit of damage combined with Josephine and Wusa might be enough. Land the stun on Velajo, but that's about it, and Velajo already used his immunity skill, so that didn't mean much. Right now, Daphnis is gonna go get the reset, but as you can see, not a lot of protection on the damage comp, and Juno and Josephine aren't too easy to kill. Shield goes up, but no more strip coming out from Juno. A violent Wusa not putting up immunity just yet because you don't want the bird to strip and armor break you. That's not good. And land a 2-turn sleep on the Light Phoenix. Very strong. Will he change target to kill Daphnis, or will he just follow up and kill this Phoenix once and for all? Daphnis is gonna have his skill 3 this turn, which means even without armor break, he can do some very good damage. That's pretty bad. That is pretty bad when the Daphnis gets stunned right there. He was supposed to kill the Juno, but he's not killing anything this time, and Juno's gonna finish off the Phoenix, take him out, which also means Wusa can now start to buff if he wants to. He's gonna buff to protect his team, and he knows the Daphnis might not be on violent runes, and this will allow the Josephine to control the Daphnis even further, even when he get back up. And this will stop the Bastet from putting armor break as well. Is he gonna strip and go for the stun? He get the stun on 2 different units, and the most important one is Velaju. Didn't manage to provoke Daphnis. Is this gonna be enough damage? It's not gonna be enough damage, which means Daphnis can finish off the Juno right now. Can he do it? He managed to land the armor break on the Juno and finish off easily. It also means he's rocking a 12,000 shield. And Josephine can't break that shield too easily. It's too thick. But even though that was a beautiful 2-turn sleep, Velaju is getting his immunity back up. And this will allow Daphnis to start doing good damage on this Josephine. One good violent proc, no crit. Can Daphnis crit this Josephine? Josephine can still bring this game back. Don't get me wrong. She can still bring this game back because she has Wusa to heal her up. And she can do very decent damage. Wusa getting that violent proc that he needs, but he can't break the shield, it's too strong. Does he buff shield? He does. Because Daphnis doesn't have the strip anymore. Josephine needs a violent proc. She doesn't need it. She finished off Daphnis. Get a violent proc. Might go for the Bastet right there. Miss the Velaju. That was crucial because you want to take away the shield and the immunity, so you can start doing damage on this Velaju. A defense type unit thrive on having a good shield because you don't do a lot of raw damage to him, which means the shield is going to be very effective. But 30% attack power up might be pretty scary because Josephine is going to do some decent damage now. But this Bastet, if she land another armor break on the Josephine, it's going to be crucial for the Velaju to crit right there. Very scary. Nice dot on the Josephine. Nice crit as well. Right now, Josephine, is she going to receive the debuff? She received every single debuff possible, and that will allow Judas to win the game. Victory dance for Judas. There's no way this Wusa is going to do enough damage to kill this Velaju. And as times go by, Wusa become weaker and Bastet Velaju becomes stronger. That is the problem. Wusa gets weaker. And the good violent proc crit from Velaju, putting that dot on, finish off the Josephine. My goodness. It was a close match. It was a pretty close match. GG. Judas get the win. Using one of the most popular Krom for Japanese player to beat a Japanese player, showing them that Velaju and Bastet can be used by someone else as well, doing a lot of damage. And I really enjoy seeing Light Phoenix, Daphnis being picked up, used effectively to do a lot of damage. GG. Also the first turn armor break. Very smart. And luckily, he landed the armor break on Triana, because if you miss the armor break on Triana right there, Hanao can already know that he need to not put Viru on Triana, but it still land the armor break. So that Daphnis was able to one-shot the Triana right off the bat, because if you can't kill Triana immediately, it's gonna be very troublesome later on to kill anything at all, because she heal and cleanse, right? So very GG. Very GG. We're gonna have a break time, and after the break time there'll be a coupon code, okay? Don't worry about it, it's coming. Hang tight, alright? Hang tight. The coupon code is coming, alright? We're gonna have a quick break time, and moving on to the semi-final, it's gonna be best of 5. So far we're having best of 3 for all the matches. Moving on to the semi-final, we're gonna have best of 5, and we're gonna choose 2 players who will be proceeding to the next round that will fight against the other region. Okay? I think code will be given out after the break, if I'm not wrong. if there's a code right now. Oh wait, there's a code right now, guys. Okay. Alright guys, please check out the code on screen right now, right below. Oh wait, what? Are you kidding me? Code is being given out in chat right now, okay? The code is being given out in chat, so please check it out. It's gonna be for Android, SWLOVESEA, and for iOS, there'll be a link in chat. If you're on iPhone, click on the link. It will prompt you to open SWLOVESEA when the link is open in Safari or Google Chrome, and you're able to get the free stuff. All right? It's gonna be 50 energy, 50,000 mana for the code. So check out the link in chat. Check out the message coming out from someone for Esports. Okay. Also, we'll have a quick break for the player as well as the caster and the events for 15 minutes. Let me put this on screen for you all. Actually, I can't. It's here, okay? Okay, guys? It's right down there, right below the two Thailand caster. So, if you're wondering where the code is, you can't read the chat. It's on screen right now.
เป็นยังไงง่วงกันหรือเปล่าคะไหวอยู่ไหมอันไหนใครไหวอยู่ปรบมือ1 ครั้งใครไหวอยู่ปรบมือ1 ครั้งใครไหวอยู่ปรบมือ2 ครั้งโอเคน่ารักมากเลยค่ะต้องบอกว่าตอนนี้นะคะทุกท่านที่อยู่ในกิจกรรมวันนี้เนี่ยอย่าเพิ่งรีบลุกกลับบ้านไปไหนเพราะว่าในช่วงท้ายเราจะมีของรางวัลแจกให้กับทุกท่านที่อยู่ในที่นี้แต่ก่อนอื่นเลยค่ะตอนนี้เนี่ยจะมีรางวัลพิเศษนะคะมาแจกให้เริ่มต้นกันเลยดีไหมคะอยากได้แล้วหรือยังเอ่ยอยากได้แล้วนะคะไม่เป็นไรตอบเองค่ะเป็นรางวัลแรกนะคะจะเป็นจิ๊กซอว์นะคะ6 ท่านนะคะถ้าเกิดว่าดิฉันเนี่ยประกาศนัมเบอร์ของใครนะให้ยกมือขึ้นนะคะตั้งใจฟังดีๆนะคะประกาศปุ๊บเนี่ยถ้ารู้ตัวว่าเป็นหมายเลขของคุณค่ะยกมือขึ้นเดี๋ยวจะมีทีมงานนะคะเดินนำของขวัญไปให้ค่ะสำหรับรางวัลจิ๊กซอว์นะคะก็ผู้โชคดีค่ะ213ค่ะใครคะ213โอเคค่ะเดี๋ยวให้เจ้าหน้าที่เดินไปให้นะคะต่อมาค่ะยกค้างไว้เลยค่ะ2 3 4ค่ะ2
Okay, guys. So there'll be a quick break now. 15 minutes. We're gonna go back for the semi-final. They're having a break at the event as well, and you all saw the code already, right? So key in the code. The link is in chat just now. It will be posted again, and also the Android is on the screen just now as well. So
201อยู่ตรงไหนเอ่ย
if you don't manage to get the code, it will be probably on Reddit or some. Yeah, it will probably be on Reddit soon enough.
252
Okay, I'll be back in 15 minutes for the semi-final
อยู่ไหม
matches.
เอ่ย66ค่ะโอ้โหทำไมอยู่แต่แถวนั้น242ค่ะ242โอ้โหไปสักไกลเลย6 ท่านหรือยัง6 ท่านหรือยังเรียบร้อยแล้วไม่ใช่หมายเลข7ค่ะหมายเลข7หมายเลข7อยู่ตรงไหนคะอยู่ตรงนี้ค่ะและนะคะรางวัลจิ๊กซอว์นะคะรางวัลสุดท้ายค่ะC1อยู่ตรงนี้นะคะลุ้นเลยนะคะจริงหรือเปล่าขอดูนัมเบอร์ด้วยเรียบร้อยนะคะและยังมีรางวัลตุ๊กตาแองเจลมอนนะคะทั้งหมด4 ตัวอยากได้ไหมคะแหมเสียงเบาไปนิดนึงเนาะ262ค่ะ262อยู่ตรงไหนคะอยู่ไม่เอ่ยทีมงานช่วยดิฉันดูด้วยนะคะถ้าไม่อยู่นะคะเป็น79อยู่ไหมคะไม่อยู่นะคะเป็น79อยู่ตรงนี้นะคะ79อยู่ตรงนี้นั้นเป็นนะคะ36ค่ะ36ด้านหลังค่ะทีมงานช่วยสูงๆนะคะเหลืออีก2 รางวัลนะคะตุ๊กตาแองเจลมอนค่ะ229อยู่ไหมคะโอเคฝั่งนี้ค่ะและคนที่ได้รางวัลนะคะตุ๊กตาแองเจลมอนนะคะคนสุดท้ายค่ะหมายเลข 39 ค่ะ อยู่ไหมคะ ตรงนี้ค่ะด้านหน้าเลย ก็ครบเรียบร้อยแล้วนะคะสำหรับการแจกรางวัลนะคะในช่วงเบรกที่1ค่ะ เดี๋ยวจะให้นะทุกท่านเนี่ยได้ไปพักชมสิ่งที่น่าสนใจแล้วก็กลับไปเข้าการแข่งขันในช่วงต่อไปได้เลยค่ะ ขอบคุณค่ะ
My summoner hates to lose. She always gets her revenge. Even when you think all hope is lost, stay strong. My summoner can be a bit stubborn at times, but you'll see. She has the heart of a champion. And in the end, that's all you really need. It's been such a joy to have been your mom.
Thanks, Rakuni. I'll always remember you.
Summoner's War. Download now on App Store and Google.
Okay, guys, I think the break is actually shorter than I expected. So we're gonna start the semi-final pretty soon, and the Thailand caster are just chit-chatting right now. So hopefully we'll get to see the matches soon for the semi-final. We see 2 Vietnamese player and 2 Thailand player in the semi-final. It's gonna be best of 5. The code was just posted in chat, so you can scroll up a little bit to see the code. For Android, it's gonna be SWLOVESEA. For iOS, it's gonna be a link that was posted in chat. Okay, so scroll up a little bit and you see the code for yourself. For iOS, just tap on the link. It will prompt you to open game. After you open the link in the web browser, and then it will give you the thing in your inbox immediately. Okay, so we are looking at 2 Vietnamese players fighting each other and 2 Thailand players fighting each other, and I'm hoping to see more of those Bastet Krom once again, because those are more interesting, more damage, things getting more risky, and I think that's where the game are more entertaining to watch as well. Whoa, So the next match in the semi-final begin. Tommy against Lu Vu. Both are Vietnamese representative. Both know each other really, really well. So it's going to be a tough match for both sides. Who's going to be the pre-ban here? We might see a Gianna pre-ban, and it is also going to be a Ragdoll pre-ban. Which means we can't see that turn 1 team of Tommy again with the Gianna, Okeanos, Vanessa, Vert. And right here, Luvu might steal the Vanessa immediately. Because getting a speed leader is really important against a player that can go first and destroy a team in a couple of turns. But no, he's going to take the Hathor instead. What is Tommy going to respond? Is he going to go with immunity unit? Or he's going to go with speed lead Okeanos? He's going to go with speed lead and immunity unit to protect himself from the Hathor. But can we see the 0-2 from Luvu again? And by the way, Luvu is the guy on top. Tommy is the guy below. Because I have no idea how to pronounce his in-game name. Question mark face. It's going to be a Sierra picked up by Luvu. And maybe another single target strip. But no, he's going to go for the Vert. He's going to go aggressive. And Tommy's going to go for Okeanos to stop enemy team in the first turn. Together with his strong speed lead. But is he going to go for another fire pick against this wind lineup? Is he going to bring out more damage or more control? He's going to bring out Antares here, which is really, really good if you ban out Ciara, because when enemy take a lot of turn without actually killing you, Antares is really, really strong. So how can Luvu respond to this? I'm expecting damage. I'm expecting water, but he pick up a Daphnis to deal with the immunity. He might pick up an Asia or Shiho to deal with this Antares. But no, he's going to go with a Wusa instead to protect his team. So very well balanced pick. And Tommy has to decide whether to take away the protection or the Daphnis. Because if you let Daphnis go and destroy one of your team, it's going to be really, really bad. And Luvu might as well just ban out the Okeanos to secure his turn 1 and just cool down. Tommy's going to go for the Rika pick here, looking to ban out Wusa. Very obvious ban, because the entire team of Luvu can't protect themselves against the Rika, except for the fact that Daphnis can one-shot Rika. But Luvu can ban out Okeanos, and he has strip plus one-shot damage against this Rika. Is that a good pick? Things are looking pretty scary. It is going to be a Vanessa ban. It's going to be a Wusa ban. So, with only 10% speed lead, can this Okeanos steal turn 1 to stop Daphnis or Hathor killing that Rika? Turn 1 belongs to the Vert. It is going to be a very super fast Vert, taking turn 1 away from Okeanos and Fran, which means Hathor can now sleep Okeanos and the Antares, and also Daphnis can go for the kill on this, but he missed the armor break, doing not a lot of damage, but Ciara can finish her off with the bomb, but she has to wake up Okeanos, which makes sleeping turn 1 a waste, and Antares get the double stun with the proc, doing very good damage on an enemy team, and Okeanos is gonna come back and go for another round of stun. Ciara using all her might, now she has nothing to offer to the table, and Vert being this fast might not be on violent, must be on swift, and Hathor gonna get resetted, which means no more single target strip, and this Vert is getting controlled by Antares, being shut down by so much damage. This Antares doing so much with so little. In a span of couple turns, he has proc 3 times, controlling the entire enemy team. This is really bad that Hathor needs to control this Antares real quick. Antares is gonna proc 1 more time and kill this Ciara easily, unless Ciara manages to get a ball in between. attack break is gonna shut down Daphne's damage. Bomb is gonna land on Antares, but one bomb might not be enough because we have Fran to heal as well. And Antares can heal up with second skill. Might get a stun. Didn't get any stun at all. Still pretty healthy though. Oh, he eat the bomb straight on and didn't die at all. Fran getting slapped, so no healing coming out. Can Sierra get a violent proc? No violent proc from Sierra. If this Okinos get additional turn, no additional turn. And Hathor, can she get a proc? No. But Daphne's coming in clutch with the Hellfire, shutting down this Antares, getting a small shield, but Okeanos is still in the match, and Sierra might go down. Oh my god, a nice violent come out from Fran. Okeanos is gonna do a lot of damage to this lineup. He's gonna take out, almost taking out the Sierra, break the shield on Daphne's, destroy, no, not critting on Daphne's at all. That might have been crucial, but here Fran's gonna take out the Sierra. Hathor having the sleep ready, going for the sleep on Okeanos, but Fran is having the heal ready as well, which means this sleep is not gonna stay. But no, the Hathor get a violent proc to sleep Fran, which means nobody's waking up anytime soon. He needs to decide he's gonna wake up Okeanos, but Okeanos is moving, and Okeanos can actually do some decent damage on this Daphne. He didn't get a crit, but get a glancing. Can this glancing save him? Can this glancing save him? No, 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 no. He didn't glance, and he destroyed that Okeanos. Tommy gave up, shook his head and accept defeat. As you saw right there, the Okeanos was picked to stop Daphne's, but the Vert, being so fast, just completely surprised Tommy and allowed the Hathor to control. If the Daphne's land the armor break turn 1, he might just take out Rika and doesn't need the bomb to actually be detonated. That was a pretty good Vert pick, and I'm not sure how fast that Vert is because he outspeed Okeanos, so I know it's pretty insane. And in the late, in that one last sleep from Hathor, that was so crucial, super crucial, because you sleep Okeanos, Fran can cleanse him, and then Okeanos can go for the reset and stun, whatever, right? But he violent proc to sleep the Fran immediately after that. That was super clutch. So, is it gonna be a different pre-ban this time? They know each other really, really well, by the way. They're both Vietnamese. They stay in the same city, or they don't stay in the same city, but they do face each other often in the actual RTA. And they study each other's box very carefully before this. It's gonna be a Daphne's ban for Tommy and a Josephine ban on the side of Lu Vu. No more LD Nat 5 ban, which means Tommy can pick up his Gianna. He's getting first pick. He took away Daphne's, which means his immunity is gonna stay. But no, Tommy took away the Hathor insteed. Maybe he knows that Lu Vu doesn't own a Gianna, so he's not rushing into a Gianna pick, but picking a more common unit instead. So Lu Vu is gonna go for the speed lead and immunity, but immediately countered by Okeanos and Gianna. Is he gonna pick up the 0-2 here? He's gonna pick up Ragdoll and might be a Rakuni to deal with this control, but he's gonna go with a Ganymede instead. It might be a Gianna ban because he's not picking any Gianna counter just yet. What's Tommy gonna do? Is he gonna pick up more damage? Something to kill this Ragdoll quick? He's gonna go with Triton. He's gonna go with a full control Krom. And it might just be a Ragdoll ban, and we see Tyrone getting picked up the first time in this entire tournament to provide the speed leader so that he can get a turn before the Ganymede. So what can Lu Vu do against this? He needs to take the CC head on, ban out the Gianna. He needs a Rakuni. He needs something to heal himself. He's gonna go for an upgraded version of Rakuni, the Bluefish. And he's gonna ban out Hathor instead. So this unit can heal over time just on Rakuni. Deal with Gianna very, very well, but not the best thing against stun or freeze. So, that Ganymede actually outspeed the Triton, and having no Wirun on Tommy's side is gonna be an instant advantage. And he get everybody except for Okeanos, but that doesn't matter because Fran's gonna take another turn. This is the power of 33% speed leader. Right here. No more strip stun coming out from Gianna. He just needs to control this Triton, and that's it. There's no way Tommy can do anything. He needs the Triton to move. But before the Triton move, can he survive? Manage to strip the Fran, take the immunity, stun the team. But that is not enough. Triton needs to move so that Tyrone can start doing the freeze. Ganny's gonna go for the damage on this Gianna. No, not yet. He might go for a reset on Fran, but he's gonna go for the glancing on Triton. Gianna not moving just yet. Triton's gonna go for the strip here so that Tyrone can start freezing. Land the strip on all the immunity left. Tyrone go for the freeze, get the freeze, but Fran violent proc out, but Fran got resetted by Okinos earlier. The fish proc out as well, cleanse the Vanessa to do damage on this Gianna. Nice violent proc come out from Vanessa, destroy the Gianna immediately, and the slow debuff is gone. One of the biggest advantage of using Tyrone is the slow debuff, but it's totally gone because of the mermaid. Now Tyrone can't really do anything. His skill 2 doesn't really do much without the slow debuff that he should have. And Okeanos not being able to do a lot of damage without the help of any armor break. But this mermaid healing consistently while Vanessa putting out very good damage. And another additional turn to do a lot of damage on this Okeanos. It might be it for Tommy. It might be it for Tommy for this match. But it is a best of 5. Which means Tommy can still come back after this if he focus. Because this Okeanos is not gonna see the light of day anytime soon. And he's gonna go out to Vanessa. No. Ganny decided to finish him off. Not gonna let him take a turn. Just to be sure. Just to be sure. The speed lead in Ganny was too strong. Freeze and slow come out, but Fran violent proc again. The mermaid violent proc again. That was insane luck coming out from Luvu, because the previous time Tyrone moved and do the freeze and the slow, both Fran and the mermaid violent proc as well, and that allowed them to cleanse away the slow debuff, also healed up quite a fair bit. So the entire team of Luvu is blocking way too much for this crowd control team to handle. Can't do damage, can't control them, and that's about it. Oh! Luvu is actually pressing the auto button because we see Ganny going for the default attack. He actually pressed the auto button on Tommy. That is so much disrespect right there. Oh my god. He pressed the auto button, boys. He doesn't give any more attention to Tommy. He's waiting for the next match to start so he can win this thing 3-0. He's that confident. Poor Tommy. The control Krom was supposed to work flawlessly if the Ganny didn't steal his turn. That Ganny pick was so good, and the fact that the Ganny could outspeed the Triton was crazy. Also, you remember, the Vert in the previous match also outspeed the Okeanos. So, Tommy is having a problem with people outspeeding him this time. He may need to get the speed lead, or just straight up ban out the speed lead because he's not getting that turn 1 that he needs. That's a lot of problem. He could have gotten turn 1, stun the team, Tyrone go for the freeze, attack bar reduction, all that good jazz, and things might look better. But then, Ganny go first, reset attack bar, and that's it. The Ganny was way too fast. I wonder what speed that Ganny was on, because I'm pretty sure the Triton belonged to Tommy would be really fast as well. Okay, last match might be the last match between Tommy and Luvu. Maybe Luvu has Tommy figured out. Maybe. He banned out Gianna so he don't have to worry about that turn 1. And Tommy banned out the Ganny because he saw how fast that Ganny was. Like, way too fast. So what can Tommy do against this? Luvu's gonna go for the first pick. Is he gonna take Vanessa? Because that... No, he's not gonna take Vanessa. He took Hathor away. So Tommy immediately take the speed lead and the immunity. Standard pick and counter pick here. Will Luvu go for something else? Or is he gonna stay with a Vert and a Ciara like he did last time to outspeed the enemy Okeanos? No, he's gonna go for Bastet this round. And a Ragdoll. I'm smelling a Zeratul coming out from this lineup. This high damage lineup. Also a Daphnis. So we might see a Daphnis and some sort of speed leader. So if Bastet is banned, he can still let Daphnis move and kill something off. It's gonna be a Diana pick. Oh, he might pick right into Luvu's strategy with a Daphnis pick here. It's gonna be a Daphnis pick, and it's gonna be Antares to deal with Diana. He's pretty confident with these picks. They're good picks, and they make perfect sense in this match. Even though there's not a lot of sustain, Luvu is looking really good at countering Tommy right now. So last pick from Tommy might be a heavy water unit. Or Vert. And ban out Antares. It might be a Vanessa ban. Destroy Triana turn 1. But with Tommy knowing the Daphnis being the meta right now, he might just not have will on Triana, and Sierra getting picked up. Very good unit against Ragdoll because the damage is ignoring defense and it's not an actual hit. So who's gonna get banned here? And also a speed lead to allow Tommy to secure turn 1 if he's planning to ban Bastet. What's gonna be the ban here? It's gonna be a Sierra ban. Tommy losing his damage while Antares getting banned so that Diana can actually do something and not die in the first turn. We're having Vanessa, Triana. So Daphnis will have to work through 2 different passives to get to this Diana. Is that gonna be enough? Triana actually getting turn 1 with a speed leader. That is a super fast Triana. Getting additional turn might not be good. Didn't crit at all. Even though crit damage Triana is the way to go, but he didn't crit at all this Ragdoll to give free attack bar. Franz getting a turn, but now 2 strip are coming out. First one land on Triana, second one land on Diana. He's gonna pop the passive straight up. Is this a good move? Is this a good move? Why not just kill the Triana first? And then use Ragdoll to follow up and kill Triana again. Because now the Diana is still pretty healthy. Triana still haven't used her cleanse yet. And Luvu might have just run out of juice at this point. Armor break land on the Daphnis, which means a good violent prop or a good crit from Diana might bring down this Daphnis right here. It's gonna be an armor break, land on Diana, but allowing Diana to get a turn because of the attack power increase. Not good. She might just go for a crit on this Daphnis and it's gonna hurt. Go for the stun on Hathor instead. Land the stun. Avoiding the sleep. Franz gonna go for the heal on this Diana. Get the heal done. Diana looking really healthy right now. Immunity up, so we're starting at ground 0 again with Daphnis losing a lot of health. Which also means Hathor can't sleep anybody at this point because of the immunity coming out from Triana. Everyone's aiming to kill that Diana, but no, Daphnis is not going to be able to kill Diana. He's actually easy to be killed right now. Low HP, not a tank. Diana might as well go for a greedy play, transform and destroy this Daphnis. Things are looking pretty bad. Is she going to transform? She's going for the transformation. Is she going to go for Daphnis for the greedy play? Went for the Ragdoll instead though, doing some decent damage on Ragdoll, getting the transformation done. But was that a good play? Why not just go for Daphnis? Because this Diana is not going to die anytime soon with Vanessa passive still up. Okay, Daphnis is not looking very good. This might be the end of him. Not yet. That was so crucial for Daphnis to survive because right now Hathor can land the 2-turn sleep on everybody and Daphnis can go for a good hit on Diana. He had attack debuff, but that doesn't matter because the 30% damage is gonna be a lot for this Diana to deal with. And then the Diana doesn't have a lot of attack bar, which means she can get brought down and get brought down again with Daphnis. Ready go for default attack. Not enough damage though with the attack debuff. And then having the glancing debuff will not be able to transform peacefully. She might go for the shield. She went for the shield. But she's looking to go down anytime soon when Daphnis take a turn. But no! Fran get the violent proc, healed up this Diana a little bit, but Hathor have the strip ready. Land the strip. Triana get a violent proc, but nothing she can do about it. She can't cleanse, she can't save this Diana, and she can't get another proc. Which means Daphne can actually finish off this Diana right here. Good crit, but not enough damage. Ragdoll here to finish off, and Tommy lost his damage dealer. He's still Vanessa though, but is Vanessa's gonna be enough because Daphne is ready for another round Hellfire for that Triana. She can put up immunity, but that would just make her food for Daphne. But if she doesn't put up immunity, Armor Break is gonna come out from Bastet. He's in a very tough spot right now and he doesn't know what to do. He's gonna go for the sleep on Hathor, but that doesn't work. And he has to eat the Armor Break, and the Armor Break land on Triana. This will allow Hellfire to do a lot of damage even with a tank debuff. He's gonna do 24,000 damage, bring out, and Tommy, he accepted defeat. It's gonna be 3-0 for Luvu. Very, very, very good game. Not bad. Not bad. The Daphne's pick. The fact that Daphne survived with 1 HP. It's 1. That was crazy. 1 HP. And then Hathor go for the 2-turn sleep right there. Nothing Fran, Triana, or Vanessa can do about the Diana. She gets focused. She gets shut down. And the fact that Daphne can put glancing debuff on her. She can't really transform as well. So, very lucky moment right there. Or can I say lucky? Because he invested in good runes and he survived that hit from Vanessa. But you still gotta say when you survive with 1 HP, you are pretty lucky, right? You're pretty lucky with that. GG though. Daphne showing everybody that with 1 small buff, he's just too good to be true. And Luvu's moving on to the final, but here it means Luvu will make it to the next group stage. Already, like the final is gonna be sort of a goodwill match, not really goodwill. The one who win the first place in the event will get a bit bigger prize, but still Luvu has secured his ticket to move on to the next group stage. Man, if Daphne go down any moment there, Diana can finish the entire enemy off pretty easily. So next up we have Judas. We have 2 Thailand players facing each other. Judas and Krom. So in the final we will have Vietnam versus Thailand. These 2 countries have history in almost every sport. So it's gonna be fun to watch. And I really like the fact that Daphne is getting so many wins and the huge damage comp is being used consistently. No matter which player we're looking at, we're seeing Bastet being picked up, Daphne's being picked up, and they're doing so well. But in the past, less damage comp is available. You really have to have a Molong, you have Perna, Icarus, but now you have more options. It's really fun. So next up, the match is gonna start real soon. The next semi-final, also best of 5. Hopefully it's gonna be more close matches instead of 3-0 like this, because you really want to see some comeback action, you know, some exciting comeback coming out from each player instead of just very clean victory like this. Also, they'll be fighting in Korea. I think I heard that right from the organizing team. They'll be fighting in Korea. Luvu will be fighting in Korea again. Player from the other region. Now, the next match of the semi-final. Judas and Krom. Judas with the Julian. He loves his Julian. So how can Krom stop his Julian from doing enough damage? We might see some technical difficulties here with the device, so they're gonna fix that real quick. And the second gift code will be shared after the semi-final round. So stick around. After the next semi-final, you have another code, and we're gonna watch a very exciting final match. Okay. The first code was already given in after the quarterfinal, so if you weren't here, they probably not gonna show it again on screen, but some guy in chat might give it to you. See, SWLOVESEA. Redeem the code right now, okay? Don't wait. Do it right now. It might get expired after like a couple hours, so do redeem it now. Don't be like, oh, I'm gonna redeem it tomorrow when I wake up or something like that. No. Do it now, okay? So we're waiting for technical difficulties to be resolved so we can move on to the semi-final matches. Because sometimes you forget to redeem and then it get expired and then you get angry, but it's just that it does get expired, so. I think the background music is specially made for the tournament. It's not really a song or something like that. I have the file, but I think it's a specially made background theme for the SWLOVESEA World Championship. It's just instrumental. It's not like really a song or something. No, you're not late, Shen. You still have another code and another semi-final to watch and an exciting final to watch as well. Hopefully in the final we'll see even more interesting pick. I want to see Rogue, I want to see Zero2, all that jazz, because whoever wins in the final doesn't win much per se. Alright, Judas versus Kromzy. Let's get right into it. Who's gonna be the pre-ban here? So Judas got his Julianne pre-ban by Hanauka earlier. Is Kromzy gonna do the same thing and pre-ban the Julianne? They're thinking another Vert ban. Judas doesn't like Vert at all. And the fact that everyone get access to a Vert, banning Vert is probably always a good ban. Because sooner or later Krom is gonna bust out a Vert with a very fast Violent Revenge set and it's really annoying. Alright. Hathor first pick, probably Vanessa, Fran second. Oh, not Fran, but Ganymede instead. Kromzy is not happy giving the enemy team Gany Hathor, but VHL and Julian getting picked up by Judas. Next two pick might be Wusa and Verajo again. Seems to be his signature double immunity pick at this point. But what is Kromzy gonna do? Is he gonna bring out single target stripper to deal with this immunity that he's gonna have to deal with? Because they are both Thailand players, they probably know each other. It's gonna be a Fran and it's gonna be Artamiel. We're seeing the clash of LD Nat 5 here. But Viva Chell is very good at destroying Artamiel if you're not careful. Judas picking up the Velajo. He might finish with a Wusa. Or is he gonna bring out something else? He's thinking though. He's gonna bring out Daphnis to do a lot of damage instead. Going more aggressive than last time. So Kromzy, what are you gonna do? He's gonna go with Rogue. I asked for Rogue and we see Rogue this time. And it might be a Velajo ban and Rogue is gonna do some pretty solid damage. But the last time we saw Rogue, he got banned. So is Rogue gonna make it through? Is it gonna be an Artamiel ban or Vanessa ban instead? Because when you run a Daphnis and you ban Vanessa, it's easy kill for you. It's gonna be a Fran ban and a Daphnis ban. So there's no immunity for Kromzy. How can he deal with Hathor? He has a strip coming from Artamiel, but if Artamiel gets slept, this Velajo immunity is gonna be pretty effective. And that Rogue, will he survive the Julianne? That's the problem. There's so many problems that Kromzy has to deal with right now. And first off, Ganny's gonna get turn 1, reset Julianne, but that doesn't really do much because Julianne's skill has very low cooldown. It only reduces the attack bar. And you can't really one-shot Julianne even if Rogue take a turn here. So, and then after this, Viva Chell is gonna get a turn and switch Destiny Vanessa so that anything can pretty much one-shot Vanessa very easily. Velajo's gonna get a turn, get a violent prop. Probably gonna destroy Vanessa, put all damage on Vanessa right now. Going for Vanessa, switch Destiny. Vanessa is gonna get a turn, but Vanessa doesn't do anything even if she gets a turn. She does some damage on Julian, and that's about it. And she goes out with this 2-turn sleep control. Julian going for the stun on Rogue, get the stun easily, and also doing a lot of damage on this Rogue, and that Rogue's gonna go down really soon. And there's no way Artemia is gonna violent proc and heal, right? It's just impossible. Rogue's gonna go out to this Viva Child default attack. Or is she gonna heal? She's gonna finish off this Rogue. There's a small little dot right there, but mana enough to make sure this Rogue go out. Oh, he's not sleeping the Artamiel, but going for the default attack on this Rogue to finish him off. Finally sleep the Artamiel. Rogue's gonna finish off. Nope. He's gonna let Rogue die to the dots. Trying to be efficient with his damage output here. And Viva Cham's gonna heal up the Julian. Another round of sleep coming out. Having no immunity against Hathor is such a bad move coming out from Kromzy. It was so crucial because if you can't deal with enemy immunity, at least protect yourself, but he couldn't even protect himself, and that's allowed Hathor to go crazy, and this Julian not having anybody to stop him, doing so much damage on anybody. The villager gonna finish off again here. Nice damage, putting a dot there. Artemia alone is not gonna do much. If he gets stunned, that's over. And right now he's receiving a lot of damage. The moment Viva Child get a good opportunity to switch Destiny, it doesn't matter how much defense you have, he's still gonna die. It doesn't matter how much defense you have. He can heal up. But if they can push Artemia to take one turn here before Viva Child, if he just need to take one turn. Okay, he's definitely taking a turn before Viva Child this crit. Oh, it didn't crit. Because if Artemia will take a turn, he will have 0 attack bar. Viva Child can just switch Destiny and finish off this Artemia with a default. 1-0, Judas get an easy win, and in my opinion it was due to ban pick right off the bat, because once again, not having immunity against Hathor or not having any form of cleanse against Hathor were just too dangerous, and you're relying on Rogue and Artemia to do damage, but they get slapped so early on, they can't really do anything at all. And the Viva just work on that Vanessa way too quick for him to do anything. So we might need to see some changes in strategy there. And Judas actually got rewarded, even though he picked pretty aggressively and not a Wusa. Forced the ban of Daphnis, but he banned out Fran instead. So maybe he foresee the Daphnis ban, so he banned out Fran, so there'll be no immunity. But Fran was always a good ban in that situation anyway, because he had a Hathor. So maybe a Hathor ban might have been a little bit better. Might have been a little bit better. So is the ban gonna be different this time between Ragdoll and Vertihound? Maybe because Judas doesn't play a lot of attack bar manipulation, that's why he's not fond of having Vert as an enemy. What's it gonna be? They're thinking really hard. If I am Judas, I might just ban out Artamiel. And if I'm Kroms, oh, he banned out Viva Child. And Judas not having turn 1 to get the Hathor, ban out the Hathor immediately. So without Viva Child, we might see the return of Artamiel with a lot of protection. Is it gonna be? It's gonna be Vanessa first pick, taking away the speed leader first, just to make sure that that doesn't fall into the hand of Judas. But I haven't seen Judas picking Vanessa at all. He's going turn 2 with heavy immunity. And Judas gonna go in with Bastet and Velajo. If he's not getting first pick, he's gonna go aggressive. That's why we have seen so far from Judas. He's gonna follow up with a Light Phoenix and a Daphnis to destroy Kromzy quick. Kromzy getting the Vanessa, the Tiana and the Vert, 2 units that can potentially allow him to get turn 1 against Judas with the speed lead, but Judas gonna go for the Ragdoll and the Julian. Julian being very hard to kill, and Ragdoll to deal with the Vert. You can't let the enemy having too much attack bar on top of yourself. So Kromzy, you need some sort of damage or control here. Because if they ban out Tiana, what you gonna do? He's gonna go for the big damage sniper. Interestingly, he's going for Covenant and Fran. It looks like it's gonna be a ban on Julian and then using Covenant to destroy the enemy. But is that Covenant gonna survive after turn 1? Because being a sniper that can do a lot of damage, he's not good at surviving. So Judas, what are you gonna take into this? A Triana to protect yourself, or more damage, or speed lead? Maybe he's gonna go fall back to some protection unit, but no, he's gonna go for something more aggressive like a Shiho. It might be a Covenant ban, because Shiho is pretty good against that lineup over there, except against Covenant, because Covenant can one-shot a Shiho. Because I don't think Judas can get turn 1, but no. He's giving Kromzy turn 1. He's accepting the fact that someone's gonna die. But after that, you either have the Julian to kill the Covenant or the Shiho to AoE stun. It really depends on who Kromzy is gonna kill here that the flow of the match can change drastically. Tiana getting turn 1, Vert getting turn 2. Who's Covenant gonna one-shot here? He's gonna go for the Velaju one-shot. Easily get it done. 26,000 damage ignoring defense. But now you're having AoE stun coming out from Shiho, single target stun coming out from Julian, and that is just a lot of damage. Managed to get the stun on 3 out of 4, focusing damage on this Vanessa. A simple skill 2 from Julian did so much damage on this Vanessa, and she's gonna go out right now. And this Covenant being a sniper, he's not moving unless the Vert get a violent proc. Oh, he's gonna go and spread out damage to the Covenant instead of finishing off this Vanessa. Covenant will now have a chance to do some sort of damage, but it is not gonna be anything significant because Julian can't be killed that easily. Even though he's focusing damage, Julian can easily stun up this Vert, and then the monkey will finish off Vanessa. Get a violent proc will finish off Covenant as well. The match is going too well for Judas. You can kill me, you can kill one unit, but you can't kill everybody. And that's about it. Shield's gonna finish off his Vert, and the match is over. That was such a greedy comp coming out from Kromzy, and it didn't work out too well. Judas realized that he can kill one unit, but he can't kill them all. And then he has to face AoE stun from Shiho, single target stun from the Julian, and that's just too much, man. That's just way too much for a Covenant to handle. And the fact that Shiho landed the stun was crucial as well. So Kromzy tried something else against Judas. Didn't work out. I'm not sure why. He knows that there's a Julian, and killing a Julian is not easy. So I'm not sure. He needs some sort of Ganymede right there to shut down the enemy team so Covenant can actually take a turn and do something afterwards, right? Alright, Judas just said that, hey, something's wrong. We might see some tech difficulties again. Probably. Yeah. So I think Krom needs to do something drastically different if he wants to win against Judas. So Judas really rely on his Velaju with either Bastet or Wusa depending on whether he get first pick or not. And then he's gonna go either with Control, Hearthstone, Viva Shell, or he's gonna go for high damage unit. So Judas has his team figured out. He's ready to go into any situation, but Kromzy is actually testing things on the ground, and things didn't work out too well for Kromzy. I think he might have to fall back to some sort of Control Bruiser team with a lot of healing and drag the fight out, or else it's gonna be another easy win for Judas. Or this might be another 3-0, another clean victory for Judas. And yes, thank you so much to Liquid. If you want the first code of the stream, it should be in the description box down below. So check it out, okay? It should have the link and the code for either Android or iOS as well. Okay, will Kromzy do anything different here? Or is it gonna be the same thing? Because he seems like he's testing stuff, which is not gonna work out. Judas getting the first turn, getting his Hathor, Kromzy getting the Vanessa again, but is he gonna get the Ganny on the front? He's gonna get Josephine this time. A much better pick than Ganny in my opinion, because he didn't pick any stripper to go with it. So Ganny didn't do much. And now we have Vivacha and Julian again. Kromzy, what are you gonna do? You have Artamia, but you need some protection for it, or else Vivacha and Hathor is gonna control and destroy it easily. Uh-oh, Triton coming out, Okino's coming out. Kromzy is going very aggressive this time. He wanna get turn 1, control the enemy team, and slowly kill them with control. But the problem is, Kromzy doesn't have a lot of damage. Even at this point, if he pick a heavy damage unit last, Judas can just ban it and out sustain Kromzy. He's gonna go for Fenrir and Velaju. He's taking turn 2. He's taking the crowd control to his face. And Kromzy know that he need a damage dealer. But Kromzy also know whatever damage he picked right now, like a Ciara, will get banned immediately. Because Oki and Josephine can control 1 turn, maybe 2. And that's it. 1 violent proc and that's gonna be over. Ooh, interesting Antares pick here. But who is he gonna ban now? If you have immunity on the side of Judas, Antares is not that strong. If you don't ban Julian, then Julian's gonna kill that Antares really easily. So what's gonna be? The Triton pick though, I'm not too sure. He's gonna get turn 1. But what can he do with his turn 1? That's what important. If he doesn't do much with his turn 1, oh, Triton's gonna get banned, which means Kromzy, if he missed his strip reset on the Velaju, that's about it. That is about it. He needs to land his strip reset. He needs to land his strip provoke. There are 2 strip coming out, and he needs to land them both. The Josephine is way too slow though, which means Oki has a pretty tough time to reset the Velaju. Land the strip reset. Very crucial right there. Armor Break's gonna land on Velaju. He needs to take out his immunity unit really quick. Kromzy looking good, doing decent damage, landing his debuff. But right here, he's gonna get controlled by the Hathor. Josephine get the shield. Going straight for Julian. Didn't manage to land it. And now everybody's gonna focus on this Josephine. Armor Break on. Julian's gonna do some decent damage here. Almost 1 shot, get a violent 1 shot, 2 shot that Josephine. She's down 1 life and she's gonna get slapped by the Hathor once again because her passive is not back up. Armor Break coming out from Fenrir and Julian's gonna finish what he started. Josephine out, which means no more counter to Hathor, and then this Velaju is still standing pretty strong. This Antares needs to start proccing and stunning, or else there's nothing that Okinos can do to shut down the enemy team. He can stun them for 1 turn, but that's about it. That is about it. Imagine all of them violent proc 1 after another. It's gonna be so sad. Okay? Antares get a turn. He's gonna go for AoE, heal up a little bit, do some decent damage. And Vanessa might finish off the Velaju here, but might not as well. Finish off the Velaju, get a violent proc. Going for Julian, but Julian's not gonna go down just yet, and he has a stun ready for the Antares as well. Also, Panda is sitting there waiting to armor break something for Julian to start doing some decent damage. He's gonna armor break the Antares. Antares not getting the proc, get a turn, but Julian's gonna get a turn as well, and that's gonna be more than enough damage to take out Antares. Okeanos still looking pretty good so far if he can control the team, but that's not gonna be easy because this Panda is gonna violent, get the armor break done, getting every armor break on fire done, which means 1 violent proc from Julian that Vanessa is gonna go by. Okino is still doing a pretty good job controlling the enemy team, so might have a small chance for Krom to come back. But as I said, 1 violent proc and Vanessa will go bye-bye. And that is what just happened. Okino's alone. I think that's it. Judas gonna move on to the next round. This Fenrir, he didn't fail to armor break fire once. Every time he touched a fire unit, he armor break. And that allowed Julian to do so much damage, and congratulations to Judas. He's gonna move on to the final. GG. That was, I would say, good pick from Judas. And the lack of damage from Krom really punished him. It's both the lack of damage and the lack of protection. He could control the enemy team for a while, but he couldn't control the enemy team forever. So the moment that Julian started doing damage, there's nothing to stop him. Josephine get destroyed so quickly with Julian. And Julian's so OP because he can do so much damage without ever dying. You can't reset him as well. So it's like a Perna but better. With Perna, Okinos can reset Perna, right? But Julian, you have to hit him so many times until you can bring down the entire team HP, or you have to ignore him. But you can't ignore Julian because Julian hurts so much. It's so crazy. So now we'll be waiting for the final matches. The code should be shared soon. I'll be sharing the code with you guys soon for the code after the semi-final, and we'll have the final matches really soon. But these two players, Lu Vu and Judas, already qualify for the next group stage. They'll be fighting players from Australia, New Zealand, other regions around the world to get a chance to be in the Asia Pacific Cup. That's going to happen in Taiwan in September. Okay? But yeah, Krom's pick were, I would say, lacking in both defense and offense. He couldn't protect himself, and he couldn't control the enemy team well. So lacking that allowed Judas to destroy him easily. So both semi-final matches were clean victory for Lu Vu and Judas. Moving on, we'll have them playing for the final match to see who's the best of the Southeast Asia region. And they are both gonna go to the next stage. But they're not going to the Asia Pacific Cup yet. They have to face players from Australia, New Zealand, other regions of the world, and then they can have a chance to be in the Asia Pacific Cup. That's gonna happen in Taiwan. The next time they fight is gonna be in August in Korea, if I receive correct information. So code will be shared soon, okay? Hold tight. When the moment I receive the code, I'll give it to you guys immediately. And then we're gonna have a quick break before the final matches, okay?
ขอบคุณอีกเช่นเคยค่ะ ก็กลับมานะคะเจอหน้าดิฉันเนี่ยไม่ต้องเบื่อนะคะเพราะว่าจะมีของรางวัลมาแจกแต่ต้องเรียกร้องความสนใจก่อน
The MC is gonna
กันก่อนรอบนี้ขอ
dismiss everybody for the break,
เอาแบบ1
give out the code, and we're gonna be back in probably 10-15 minutes, depending on the schedule.
ถ้าพร้อมแล้วนะคะก่อนที่จะไปเข้าสู่ช่วงของการมอบรางวัลไหนมาลี
Right guys, code on screen right now. I repeat, code on screen. Code will be posted in chat as well. For Android, awesome C19. For iOS, same thing but with a bit.ly. bit.ly. Oh my god.
โอ้โหน่ารักที่สุดเลยรอบนี้นะคะเบรกที่2ค่ะกับงาน SWLOVESEA World Arena Championship 2019 นะคะก็แจกกันค่ะกับแพ็กเกจนะเดวิมอน5แพ็กเกจกติกาไม่ยากเลยเหมือนเดิมประกาศรายชื่อนัมเบอร์ของใครนะคะยกมือขึ้นอย่าเพิ่งเดินไปไหนแล้วก็มีทีมงานนำไปแจกให้รางวัลแรกเลยนะคะหมายเลข235อยู่ตรงไหนคะ235อยู่ด้านบนค่ะอยู่ด้านบนขอสปอตไลท์ส่องหน่อยค่ะมองไม่เห็น ต่อไป
If you wonder what that language is, it's from Thailand, okay?
อยู่ตรงนี้
And yeah, please key in the code before it expired. Don't blame me if it expired.
ยกสูงๆค่ะและ71ค่ะ71อยู่ตรงไหนอยู่ทางบันไดนะคะอยู่ตรงบันไดหนีไฟแต่ไม่ได้หนีไปไหนใช่ไหมคะหมายเลข45อยู่ด้านนี้ค่ะ ทีมงานค่ะด้านนี้ค่ะ แล้วหมายเลข57มีไหมเอ่ย57อยู่ตรงไหนคะโอ้โหใกล้มากเลยต่อมานะคะเป็นอีกหนึ่งรางวัลนะคะที่เราจะแจกกันค่ะรางวัลนี้นะคะเป็นแพ็กเกจหินซัมมอน2นะคะ10รางวัลแต่ต้องบอกกันค่ะว่ารางวัลแพ็กเกจหินซัมมอน2เนี่ยหน้าปกเนี่ยมันปริ้นผิดนะทีมงานแอบกระซิบเบาๆมานะคะแต่ท่านที่ได้รับของรางวัลไปเนี่ยไม่ต้องตกใจเพราะว่าสิ่งที่คุณจะได้ก็คือหินซัมมอน2นะคะแจกทั้งหมด10รางวัลนะคะก็หมายเลขต้องเงียบนะถ้าคุณไม่เงียบคุณจะไม่ได้ยินเสียงดิฉันพูดนะ16ค่ะ16อยู่ฝั่งโน้นค่ะทีมงานชูค้างไว้ค่ะชูค้างไว้ค่ะใครที่ได้รับของรางวัลนะคะยกมือชูค้างไว้เลยค่ะ26ค่ะชัวร์หรือเปล่าชัวร์หรือเปล่าขอดูหลักฐานด้วย30ค่ะ30อยู่ตรงไหนคะอยู่ไหมเอ่ย216ค่ะไหนเอ่ย216อยู่ไหมคะไม่น่าจะอยู่นะช่วยกันมอง216ไม่อยู่ใช่ไหมคะโอเคค่ะ52ค่ะ52อยู่ไหมคะอันนั้นคืออะไรคะบ๊ายบายหรือไม่มีไม่มีใช่ไหมคะ30ค่ะว่าอย่างไรเอ่ย30ไม่มาแล้วค่ะหมายเลขเท่าไหร่คะ30ค่ะ240อยู่ไหมเอ่ย240ตรงไหน240ยกมือขึ้นหน่อยอยู่ด้านบนนะคะโอเคอยู่ด้านบนค่ะเดี๋ยวให้ทีมงานสไลด์ตัวขึ้นไปหานะคะ17ค่ะ17อยู่ด้านนี้แอบอยู่ไม่ใกล้ไม่ไกลนะคะมาเป็นคู่ได้รางวัลเป็นคู่ไปด้วย266ค่ะ266อยู่ไหมคะอยู่ตรงนู้นนะคะทีมงานโอเคด้านนี้นะคะ266 230ค่ะ230อยู่ไหมคะอยู่ตรงนี้อยู่ชัวร์หรือเปล่าเนี่ยใช่หรือเปล่าเนี่ย230โอเคค่ะและ70อยู่ไหมคะ70อยู่ด้านหน้าค่ะทีมงานยังยกค้างไว้นะคะเจ้าหน้าที่มีน้อยนะคะต้องรอก่อนหมายเลขต่อไปค่ะหมายเลข6ค่ะโอ้โหอยู่ใกล้ๆกันอีกแล้วหมายเลข243ค่ะอยู่ตรงนั้นค่ะแอบอยู่ตรงนู้นยก2มือเลยได้ไหมคะทีมงานมองไม่เห็นและตอนนี้แจกไปเท่าไหร่แล้วคะ9รางวัลเนาะค่ะ10แล้วเนาะโอเคค่ะประกาศเพลิน10รางวัลนะคะพร้อมแล้วนะคะก็ต้องบอกเลยนะว่าตอนนี้เนี่ยยังไม่หมดนะคะเพราะว่าของรางวัลก็จะมีแจกอีก1รอบนะคะตอนจบงานนะคะแจกให้กับทุกท่านค่ะที่ยังอยู่ภายในงานของเราค่ะวันนี้ค่ะกับ SWLOVESEA World Arena Champion 2019นะคะและเดี๋ยวอย่างไรนะคะในรอบนี้เนี่ยก็จะให้ทุกท่านเนี่ยได้ไปพบกับสิ่งที่น่าสนใจนะคะก่อนที่เข้าไปชมนะแมตช์สุดท้ายค่ะในการแข่งขันนะคะรอบนี้ขอบคุณค่ะเดี๋ยว
We'll play. My summoner hates to lose. She always gets her revenge. Even when you think all hope is lost, stay strong. My summoner can be a bit stubborn at times, but you'll see. She has the heart of a champion. And in the end, that's all you really need. It's been such a joy to have been your mom.
Thanks, Rakuni. I'll always remember you.
Summoner's War. Download now on App Store and Google.
Dimension hole is finally open.
Alright, hope you guys had a good break. And we're gonna have the final matches beginning real soon between Luvu and Mr. Judas. So we have one side Zeratul, the other side Julian. So how is Luvu gonna deal with this Julian Viva Chell combo? It's probably not gonna be easy, okay? And also, don't forget to participate in the Facebook sharing event to get some free stuff. Now let's begin. Okay, first pick belonged to Judas, so we might see a ban on Vert because Judas seems to like to ban Vert, and Luvu has a Vert that can outspeed a G3 Okeanos. So do we see a Julian ban from Luvu, or is it gonna be something else? It's gonna be a Vert and Julian ban from both sides. We saw this in the first match between Judas and Hanauka. So Judas gonna pick up the Hathor real quick. No, he's actually gonna steal the Ragdoll from Luvu, and Julian was pretty happy with that steal, but this also means Luvu can pick up the Hathor instead. So Judas gonna go with double immunity here, with one being Viva Chell, allowing him to one-shot the Finessa pretty easily if Luvu is not careful. Okay, is it gonna be first Molong pick in the entire tournament, followed with a Daphnis? So this is gonna be some heavy hitting damage team. Judas, knowing this, will probably bring out his Julian because that thing can't die easily, but he bring out the Wusa instead. It might just be a Daphnis ban if we bring out another immunity unit, but the last pick, it can't be Julian because Julian's got banned. He needs some other damage dealer that can survive this onslaught. It's gonna be Diana, so it has to be a Daphnis ban because Molong can't kill Diana too easily, and if it's not careful, Diana can come back and do Diana things, and it's not funny for Luvu. What is it gonna be? The last pick? It's gonna be Icarus, so he's going all in with Snipe Com. But the thing is, This kind of team run out of juice really fast. They can kill one unit and then they're sitting duck for the rest of the match if they can't get violent procs or turn. It's gonna be an Icarus ban, so Judas will eat the Daphne's nuke. He's taking it in like a true man. Can he survive the nuke though? But he does have double immunity, so Hathor might not be too good against these two immunity units. And the Wusa outspeed without the speed lead, get the shield ready. If the Daphnes miss his armor break, it's gonna be really bad. Taking out the Viva Chow turn, focusing on the Diana, miss the armor break, and that is bad. But Molong is here to finish the Diana real quick. So these two very good together, but this Molong is not gonna have any healing for himself, which means this Viva Chow can drag the fight out. And can this Molong survive? But the thing is, you gotta watch out for the Daphnes. He's there, he has the big shield, and he can't die anytime soon. He's gonna be switch Destiny, having no HP but a big shield. Can anybody from the side of Judas do anything against this Daphnes? He needs to be brought down quick, and he needs to be brought down twice. Okay, Wusa doing some damage. Hathor is gonna control, trying to control, but nothing she do matter now. Molong going for the default attack, not really doing anything. Daphne's gonna go down with attack buff ready, but he doesn't have a skill 3 yet. Wusa's gonna get a turn, and it might be enough to bring out this Daphnes. So, right here, if Daphnes wanna survive, Molong need to do the strip stun that he's famous for. Oh, pretty nice, but, is that enough? Can Daphnes take a turn? Can Wusa cut in between? That's the thing. Wusa couldn't cut in between, and Daphnes once again missed the armor break. But this will allow him to get the shield. A 5,000 shield is better than nothing, and Wusa can't really do anything about the shield at the moment. Go for the default attack, managed to land a 2-turn sleep, but Viva Chow is under a lot of pressure because Vanessa is pumping damage to this girl. Will she cleanse Velaju for more immunity, or will she cleanse herself? Cleanse the Velaju, get more immunity, but with armor break still there, Hathor managed to do some decent damage. Velaju is going to go for the default attack, trying to kill, but not bringing down this Daphne as yet. And Molong going for some very good damage on this Viva Chow. Shield up from Wusa, but is that going to be enough to stop this Daphne from killing the Viva Chow? It is going to be, no, it is not going to be enough. But the thing is, can Hathor sleep? No, which also means this Daphne might go down at this moment. It's gonna go down, but this Molong is on Vampire, which means killing the Molong might not be too easy, and he still can do Reckless Assault because he's not gonna lose a lot of damage. And meanwhile, Vanessa is doing so much work, pumping out damage really well on everyone of Judas' side. Luvu's taking the lead here. Get the sleep done. Judas very happy, but is that enough? Because what can a Velaju without armor break do? You saw right there, Vanessa barely took any damage, and oh my god, this Wusas pretend to be a Hathor instead. But Molong now waking up from his sleep, ready to go for the Reckless, finishing off this Velaju easily, and he's not gonna lose a lot of HP because he's having Vampire. Ooh, he did lose quite some HP, but with the Vanessa and Hathor, no way this Wusa is gonna win. So first round went to Lu Vu. I wouldn't say an easy win, but a pretty solid snipe team. Able to bring out the Dyna quickly, and the Daphne was tanky enough to survive so many turns without the shield, and that allowed him to pump out more damage on the Viva Chow. Also, Molong being a Vampire, not too easily killed no matter what. It's gonna be a very quick ban on Ragdoll and Viva Chow. First pick belong to Lu Vu. Is he gonna steal something from the side of Judas? Is he gonna take the Hathor, or is he gonna keep going with the Vanessa for the speed advantage? It's gonna be a Hathor first pick, which means Judas will go for something like, oh, whenever Judas get turn 2, he always go back to the Velaju and Bastet pick. And then he'll follow up with 2 strong damage dealer being Daphnis and Julianne, and that will give the enemy team a lot of trouble dealing with these units. So Gani Hathor finally being together for the first time in the tournament, and as predicted, Judas bring out the big guns, Julianne and Daphnis. Pretty good against Gani Hathor. So what is it gonna be? Is it gonna be more control on the side of Luvu? Maybe an AoE strippers, maybe Aja Shiho. It's gonna be Shiho and an AoE strippers. Taking the first turn, Judas might need to answer, might need to ban the Tiana and somehow survive the Gani Hathor first turn combo. But the thing with CC is they can miss. So what is Judas gonna do? He's gonna pick Fenrir and he will ban out the Hathor. He's gonna give Judas turn 1. Judas is gonna give away turn 1. And he's telling Luvu, it doesn't matter what you do, you can't control me forever. So Luvu's looking good, looking bad right now. Because he can take turn 1, but how long can he control the enemy team? Everything lies on the Shiho stun, and that was a beautiful 4-man full team stun, followed up with very good damage on this Daphne. Things are looking very good for Luvu because Shiho actually did what he's supposed to do. Unbreak land on Daphnis, and this will allow the Shiho to finish him off pretty easily. The Tiana land a beautiful crit and take out the Daphnis, and this Bastet avoided the stun, but then the reset on Tiana allow this team to shake all the buff in front of him. And even with this buff, Velaju got resetted, so he can't buff immunity. Even if Julianne get a violent proc, he can't even do much. And he did get a violent proc, and so he's gonna go for some good damage on this Vanessa maybe. No, he's gonna go for the stun on Tiana, almost bring down Tiana, but you gotta remember Shiho is gonna ready for all or nothing. This time around, Shiho didn't land anything at all because he used all his RNG in the first turn. So now things are looking pretty bad because Tiana is gonna go out unless it's Gani violent proc. This Gani get a beautiful violent proc because he got the good RNG as well. You can't have all the RNG for yourself, Judas. And now Tiana is gonna take away all the shield and the attack buff, and this will allow Luvu team to do even more damage. He's going all in on the Julianne because rather than trying to kill 2 tanky units, he's gonna pump all the damage into a swishy unit and allow his team to slowly but surely decreasing Judas' total HP. And that is so much damage being done because Julianne is not tanky at all. And there's no way he can heal up because this team rely on shield to sustain, but then with Tiana there's no shield and this monkey is just doing so much every single turn, and Judas is gonna go down and Julianne is gonna go down. There's no way Judas can do anything about this. The turn 1 was too strong, way too strong. He agreed to give Luvu turn 1, but then the turn 1 was too good. The 4-man stun from Shiho was crazy. There's nothing he can do about it. And then Shiho, after getting the full team stun, getting another turn to do so much damage on the Daphnis. So the Daphnis not being able to do any damage, can't protect himself, get brought down so quickly. And then the 2 units that provide buff get resetted, and also the Tiana can strip anytime afterwards too. Why is it gonna be this time then? Man, Luvu is on a roll today. The pre-ban has been selected. It's gonna be a Julianne ban, it's gonna be a Ganymede ban. But what if Judas let Luvu get turn 1 again? Can he sustain? Can he survive the turn 1? He's getting first pick though, so he may steal the Hathor immediately. He's gonna take the Ragdoll away from Luvu. But from the record, Luvu is not scared of this ban at all. Okay, he's gonna take away the Bastet from Judas, which means Luvu is telling Judas that, hey, I got Daphnis too, and I'm not scared to use it. Judas is gonna go for the Hathor and Viva Chow pick. So it's looking like Luvu's gonna get turn 1 with the attack bar boost, the attack buff, and the damage output is gonna be crazy for Judas to deal with. It's gonna be a Vert, the unit that Judas hates the most, because Viva Chow is not very good against Vert. After she do her thing, she has nothing left, and then Vert can cycle turn so quickly that she get out of juice before she can do another round of the Switch Destiny. Judas gonna go for the She-Hulk to deal with the fire picks and the Fran to deal. Maybe it's gonna be a Daphnis ban if he pick up Fran as a last pick. It's gonna be a Molong last pick. We're seeing Molong making appearance in the last fight of the SWLOVESEA World Championship. It's gonna be a Daphnis ban, it's gonna be a She-Hulk ban, but it also mean this Molong is gonna do some work on Judas' team. And with a shield, Switch Destiny is not gonna be too strong, because when you have no HP, you still have the shield to protect yourself with. Luvu is changing his playstyle as the tournament progresses, which is really cool. Turn 1, going for the armor break on the Ragdoll. He's going for the kill, but will Fran cleanse the Ragdoll though? She's gonna go for the attack buff, not the cleanse. What if the Vert take a turn? But no, Vert can't take a turn. Hathor's gonna go for the AoE sleep for 2 turns here. Things are looking pretty bad. There's no way this Ragdoll's gonna go down easily, but miss the Vert. This is one of the most important miss. But Viva Chow ready to bring down this Bastet. Or is she gonna cleanse the Ragdoll, because it's gonna be pretty bad. It's gonna be Switch Destiny on Bastet, ready to bring her down. He can't go for the Reckless on Ragdoll, because that's gonna be too reckless. Ragdoll going straight for the kill. Bastet go back up, but now she can buff the shield. Was that a good play? I'm not too sure, because right now she's protected and Vert can finish off this Ragdoll easily. Get a Violent? No Violent, which means Fran can heal him up. It has to be a heal. And now this sleep needs to land a Molong. It land a Molong. Molong is on Vampire runes, which means there's no Violent proc to kill this Ragdoll. But Vert is taking a turn soon. With Vert around, Ragdoll attack bar boost for the team is not that crazy, because both teams are getting decent amount of attack bar. Okay, Ragdoll, very lucky for Luvu that Ragdoll is not having his ignore defense yet. Imagine he had his ignore defense right there, he could bring down Molong in a heartbeat. But luckily, Vanessa didn't do enough damage to bring Ragdoll HP down. So Armor Break is gonna come back soon for the Bastet. Molong's gonna go for the kill on this Ragdoll. It's gonna be an easy kill, but Molong also lost quite a number of HP. Judas lose his damage output. What can he do? There's Armor Break right now, there's a Vert, and there's no way he can deal with it. What can he do? He can't do anything. Viva Chow is the only sort of damage to the left, but she takes a while to charge her skill 3 to do something meaningful, because right now Viva Chow doesn't really do anything. Oh, never mind me. She went for a good sleep on this Molong, gonna go for the heal and cleanse the armor break away, and now the team is quite protected. But you have Vert, Bastet, and Vanessa. That is a lot of damage, and I don't think this Fran is gonna survive any longer. And with Vert, this Molong is taking so much more turn than it should be, being on Vampire runes. He's doing really well for this match. Fran's gonna heal herself, but then Vanessa's just doing so much damage, and then he has the turn advantage even if the Heart of Violence right here. Is that enough? He missed the Vert once again. He missed the Vert first, and Luvu is looking very happy. Turn around, give a quick cheeky look at Judas, smile a little bit, and know that he just won the game with the resistance on Vert. Just like how he started this match. The Vert resisted, the 2-turn sleep come out from Hathor, and that put Judas at a big disadvantage because when Vert move, the entire team move and get out of the 2-turn sleep much quicker than it should be. So right now, with so much protection and Molong Vanessa giving armor break, this Vanessa is doing so much damage. I hope this Vert is having a lot of resistance because he's resisting a lot of different things. Here comes the AoE armor break. Molong here to finish something off. Now Molong doesn't need to do anything. Molong only needs to armor break at this point, and that's mana enough for Vanessa and Vert to do their work. That's just so much damage coming out from Vanessa at this point with attack buff, and that's it. Judas lost all 3 matches, and Luvu is the best player for the C World Championship qualifier. GG, the representative from Vietnam won the Southeast Asia qualifier. He's gonna proceed to the next round with Judas. Okay, so Judas lost, but he didn't lose his seat in the World Championship. Okay, they're gonna move on to the next round. They're gonna fight people from other regions in Korea in August, and then they're gonna decide who is gonna go to the Asia Pacific. Okay, not yet. And that was very clean fight, very aggressive team coming out from Luvu. It's not just control anymore, but now he's showing you guys that you can go damage team and you can be successful even against one of the worst LD Nat 5 to deal with. But the Vert resistance though, pretty lucky right there. But then he won 3-0. That speaks something, okay? That speaks something. Thank you so much for joining the stream, guys. I appreciate y'all hanging out. If you want to know the code for the stream, check out the description down below. There are only 2 codes for the stream, one being shared after the quarterfinal and one being shared after the semi-final. They should be in the stream description box down below. If you're on your phone, scroll down a little bit, show more. If you're on PC, it's down there, okay? There's no third code, guys. There is no third code. The code, everything should be in the stream description, okay? Go down there, get your 50 energy, get your 50k mana, get your mystical scroll, and I wish you luck with that summon. I don't know, nothing. So yeah, thank you so much for hanging out, guys. It was a fun tournament. We see a lot of different strategies. People always say that, oh, RTA is about picking 10 different units, but I think that's not the case. We see so many different teams. We do see Hathor a lot, we do see Ragdoll a lot, but we do see so many different teams, and especially Daphnis showing people what's up, you know, doing so much damage. And we see Julian, so good. Julian's doing so much damage right there. Alright guys, that's gonna be it for the stream. These 2 players, once again Luvu and Judas, will be going to the next group stage, and then they're gonna find people from other region that belong in the Asia Pacific region, and they're gonna decide who's gonna go for the
ค่ะ
Asia
ก็
Pacific.
ขอแสดงความยินดีนะคะให้กับ2ผู้ชนะของเราอีกครั้งค่ะขอเสียงปรบมือให้หน่อยค่ะกับนะคุณลูบูนะคะแล้วก็
So we're gonna see the look at how chill Judas is. He's just rocking a pair of shorts and flip-flops. But yeah, they're gonna give the prize to the 2 players. They're gonna proceed to the next round. So nobody's sad here, okay? But Luvu performed really well in this tournament. Really well.
Difficult with every match at the SWC Cup, and I'm happy when I can do anything I can with my effort.
โอเคค่ะมือแอบสั่นนิดนึงนะเขาบอกว่าเขาดีใจมากเลยนะคะที่ได้เข้ามาแข่งขันในปีนี้ค่ะแล้วก็ในปีนี้เนี่ยสถิติที่ทำได้เนี่ยดีกว่าปีที่แล้วค่ะ
I met him and he told me that
นะคะ
he might lose in the first match because everyone is really strong, but he actually came out on top.
Yes, I want to final, but it's too far with me from now.
โอเคค่ะเขาบอกว่าตื่นเต้นมากเลยนะคะที่ได้มาแข่งในรายการนี้ค่ะแล้วก็ขอบคุณนะคะผู้ชมทุกท่าน
But one thing though, why does he look so sad when he won?
ที่ทางประเทศ
I'll be so
เวียดนาม
happy
นะคะ
right now.
จะให้แรงเชียร์แล้วก็แรงใจในการแข่งกับกลุ่มต่อไปค่ะ
But yeah,
แล้วก็ขอเสียง
Luvu,
เป็นกำลังใจให้
the guy with
ค่ะ
black hair,
ต่อมานะคะ
is the
เป็น
best
นัก
of Southeast
คุณจูดาส
Asia
นะคะเป็นคนไทยนั่นเองนะคำถามเดียวกันค่ะรู้สึกยังไงนะคะที่ชนะใน
Judas looks so happy like he
ใน
won,
แมตช์
you
นี้
know?
ค่ะ
He looks so chill.
สวย อย่างแรกเลยนะครับ
Maybe he's just happy to be here.
ต้องขอโทษนะครับพี่น้องชาวไทย
I really wonder how
ที่ผม
old
ได้
Judas
แค่
is.
รองแชมป์แล้วไปไม่ถึงแชมป์นะครับแล้วก็แอบเสียดายที่ว่าเราไม่ได้2สปอตในการไปแข่งรอบต่อไปนะครับแต่ว่าต้องยอมรับนะครับว่าลูลูตะกี้ผมสู้เขาลำบากแล้วเขาเล่นดีจริงๆนะครับผมว่าผมเต็มที่นะตะกี้นะครับก็ขอบคุณนักแข่งที่มาจากต่างประเทศมาแข่งกับเรานะครับแล้วก็ขอบคุณคนที่มาเชียร์ครับ
ยังไม่จบค่ะยังไม่จบ เดี๋ยวถามอีกนิดนึงว่าอยากบอก
I wish I can
อะไรกับ
translate,
เพื่อนๆ
guys,
ที่แข่งกันมา
but
นะจริงๆแล้วเนี่ย
I have
ดิฉัน
no
ถือ
clue,
นะ
just like you
แต่
guys, what
อยา
they're
กจับ
talking
กันเหลือ
about,
เกิน
okay?
ก็สวยไง
ขนาดบอกว่าไม่ดิฉันต้องเป็นคน
I
ถือนะ
really wish I
คะ
can
ก็ขอบคุณ
translate for
มาก
you
นะคะ
guys.
เดี๋ยวต่อไปนะคะ โอเคค่ะ เห็นว่าพูดไปแล้วในพาร์ทแรกนะคะก็ต้องบอกก่อนเลยค่ะว่าเดี๋ยวต่อไปนะ
Probably just
เราจะ
congratulating
ให้นะคะ
them for winning
บอกว่าที่ได้
and
บอก
saying
แล้วว่า
that
เป็น
they're gonna
แขก
move
คน
on
สุ
to
ด
the
ท้าย
next
วัน
group
นี้นะคะ
stage who they're
เพรสเซนต์
fighting
ของเรา
against,
Miss Ellie
where
นะคะ
and when they're
ทำการ
fighting.
มอบรางวัลให้แก่นักแข่งทุกท่านนะคะ
How much money they
ขอเรียน
won,
เชิญ
you know?
ค่ะเดี๋ยวเรียนเชิญด้านนี้เลยนะคะ
See, they're talking about the flip flop. Oh, is it?
มอบให้ที่หนึ่งก่อนนะคะเดี๋ยวขออนุญาตค่ะ ค่ะ วันนี้ก็ได้รับ
Congratulations to
เกียรตินะคะจาก
Luvu.
นะคะคุณแอชรีแบ็คค่ะ
Judas, not yours.
ค่ะ
Oh my God. They're like, no, bro, it's not yours.
ของรางวัลนะคะที่ท่านที่ผู้ที่ได้หนึ่ง
Oh my
ดิ
God.
ฉันก็เลยพูดผิดตามเนี่ยจะได้รับนะคะก็จะเป็น
He just hold a check like his, and the other guy's like, nope, nope.
แล้วก็จะเป็น
Dude, it's not
LED
yours.
clock ค่ะ
Oh my God.
เดี๋ยวส่งให้ผู้บริหารมอบให้ด้วยนะคะ
Congratulations to
เห็นไหมคะสวยมากเลย
Luvu.
นะคะฟิกเกอร์วาคารีธาตุลมค่ะเมาส์แพดแล้วก็ LED clock นะคะอันนี้เป็นรางวัลนะคะสำหรับผู้ชนะในการแข่งแมตช์นี้ค่ะ ค่ะกล้องไหนบอกด้วยนะคะ1 2 3สวยงามมากค่ะ มีอีกไหมคะมีอีกกล้องไหมคะโอเคค่ะเดี๋ยวขออนุญาตนะคะต่อไปนะคะรางวัลต่อไปนะคะขอเชิญนะคะคุณจูดาสค่ะเตรียมตัวไว้เลยนะคะคุณจูดาส
Now imagine Luvu go and grab the second winner. Check. Oh my God.
เดี๋ยวขออนุญาตนิดนึงนะ ตื่นเต้นนะคะ
I think the
ทั้งทีม
replay
งาน
will be
แล้วก็
available
ผู้เข้า
on
แข่งขัน
this
ในวันนี้
SWC
ค่ะ
Esports
เพราะอย่างที่
channel.
บอกว่าเป็น
So
รางวัล
if you
แห่ง
want to
ความประทับ
rewatch,
ใจเลยค่ะ แข่งกันมาตั้งแต่
subscribe to
ช่
the
วงเวลา
SWC
ประมาณ
Esports channel
เปิด
and
งาน
look
นะ
out for the replay being
13 นาฬิกา
posted up.
30 นาที
Like the entire stream duration.
ดิฉันเองก็แอบอยากได้นะคะสวยงามมาก ค่ะ ขอบคุณมากค่ะ ต่อมานะคะ
Finally, Judas get what he deserves.
รางวัลต่อไปค่ะ จะเป็นนะคะเมาส์แผ่นค่ะ Smart X Link ค่ะ แล้วก็ LED Clock นะคะ ของรางวัลที่คุณจูดาสจะได้
I think Luvu just tired,
ยิ้มด้วย
man.
นะคะ
Like,
1 2 3 กล้องไหนบอกได้นะคะ
you have to fight so many LD Nat 5, so focused, back-to-back matches, winning all three of them. Probably very tired.
เพื่อมีเพื่อนฝูงอยากจะเก็บภาพด้วย ค่ะสวยงามมากค่ะ แล้วก็อีก2ท่านนะคะ ที่ได้ผ่านการเข้ารอบเหมือนกันค่ะ ขออนุญาตนะคะเรียนเชิญพร้อมกันเลยค่ะ ทั้งหมดวันนี้นะคะผู้เข้าแข่งขันที่มาภายในงานค่ะ SWLOVESEA World Arena Championship นะคะ2019 ค่ะ ขอเรียนเชิญทุกท่านขึ้นมาบนหน้าเวทีนี้เลยค่ะ ขอเสียงประมือต้อนรับให้กับทุกท่านด้วยค่ะ ถือว่าเป็นบุคคลสำคัญของงานนะคะตั้งใจมาแข่งกันอย่างมาก เดี๋ยวขออนุญาตนะคะมอบของรางวัลให้ผู้กับให้กับ
Here's the rest of the group
โอเคค่ะ
that
เดี๋ยวให้นะคะวันนี้
didn't manage to win the matches.
เหนื่อยนะ
RNG wasn't in their favor.
คุณแอสตรีแบ็กค่ะ
Feels bad, man.
ก็จะเป็นนะคะผู้ที่ผ่านเข้ารอบนะคะซิมิไฟแนลนะคะ
But the fact that they made it here
จะได้ของรางวัลเหมือนกันนะคะเป็น
they are so much better than so many Southeast Asia contestants
แล้วก็จะเป็น LED clock ค่ะที่1ที่2อยู่ตรงกลางนะคะเรียนเชิญค่ะเดี๋ยวขออนุญาตถ่ายรูปรวมก่อนนะคะมองกล้องด้วยนะคะเซลฟี่ค่ะเซลฟี่ ค่ะ1 2 3ขอกดไลค์ด้วยดีไหมคะกดไลค์นิดนึงค่ะ แก้อาการเกร็งนะคะกดไลค์นิดนึงค่ะกดไลค์ค่ะซุปเปอร์ไลค์ค่ะซุปเปอร์ไลค์โอเค1 2 3
Honestly though
เรียบร้อยแล้ว
Why are they standing together and Liverpool stand on one side? It looks so sad.
ท่านที่ผ่านเข้ารอบเซมิไฟแนลนะคะอีก2ท่านนะคะจะได้เป็น
He's like the smart kid that doesn't belong, you know?
แล้วก็ทัมเบอร์นะคะแล้วก็ LED
Feels
clock
bad, man.
ค่ะเดี๋ยวขออนุญาตเรียนเชิญนะคะคุณทอมมี่และก็คุณกลุ่มนะคะเรียนเชิญค่ะวันนี้นะคะทุกท่านที่ได้เข้ามาแข่งขันค่ะภายในงาน SWLOVESEA World Arena Championship 2019 นะคะทุกท่านเลยค่ะก็จะได้รับของรางวัลค่ะกับ President ของเรานะคะคุณแอชลีย์เบรกค่ะที่ต้องบอกเลยนะว่าวันนี้เนี่ยก็มาตั้งแต่เช้าแล้วนะคะเพื่อเตรียมตัวนะคะจะมามอบของรางวัลให้กับผู้แข่งขันทุกท่านแล้วก็มีความยินดีเป็นอย่างยิ่งเลยนะคะสำหรับดิฉันแล้วก็ทีมงานนะคะ1 2 3 สวยงามมากค่ะค่ะต่อเลยค่ะค่ะคุณกลมไปหรือยังคะต่อไปนะคะท่านที่เหลือนะคะอีก4ท่านนะคะจะได้รับรางวัลนะคะเป็น Smart 8 Link ค่ะแล้วก็ Jigsaw Placer นะคะอีก4ท่านนะคะรางวัลเท่ากันค่ะของรางวัลเป็น Smart 8 Link แล้วก็ Jigsaw Placer ค่ะด้านล่างอย่าเพิ่งไปไหนนะคะเพราะอย่างที่บอกค่ะว่าวันนี้ค่ะเราจะมีการแจกของรางวัลก่อนกลับบ้านแล้วก็จะมีการถ่ายรูปเป็นที่ระลึกร่วมกันด้วยเดี๋ยวจบช็อตนี้นะคะเตรียมตัวเลยนะคะจัดแต่งทรงผมให้เรียบร้อยนะคะปกเสื้อดูให้ดีนะคะเพราะว่าเดี๋ยวพอช็อตนี้เสร็จเนี่ยจะเชิญนะคะทุกท่านเลยค่ะที่อยู่ภายในงานนี้เนี่ยขึ้นมาด้านหน้าบนเวทีถ่ายรูปเป็นที่ระลึกพร้อมกันนะไม่ทราบว่าเวทีรับน้ำหนักได้ไหมนะแต่วันนี้ยังไหวอยู่นะคะดีใจกับทุกท่านด้วยที่ได้รับรางวัลค่ะแล้วก็ดีใจเป็นอย่างยิ่งเลยนะคะที่วันนี้ค่ะได้มาเจอนะคะคอเกมทุกท่านเลยเดี๋ยวขอจัดแถวด้านบนนิดหนึ่งนะคะเรียนเชิญด้านล่างขึ้นมาเลยไหมคะทีมงานทีละแถวไหมเดี๋ยวเตรียมตัวไว้นะคะ โอเคค่ะ เดี๋ยวให้ทีมงานนะคะจัดแถวสักเล็กน้อยเดี๋ยวอย่าลืมนะคะตอนก่อนออกจากงานค่ะอย่าลืมนำลัคกี้ดอของท่านนะคะมารับคูปองเป็นคริสตัลค่ะ500 เม็ดที่โต๊ะลงทะเบียนด้วยนะคะวันนี้ท่านที่มาอยู่ภายในงานเนี่ยอย่างที่บอกนะว่าลัคกี้ดอของคุณสามารถนะคะไปรับคูปองค่ะเป็นคริสตัล500 เม็ดได้นะขอแค่มีเบอร์ลัคกี้ดอมาแสดงค่ะรับไปเลยนะคะแจกกันดีใจไหมดีใจใช่ไหมคะมานั่งตั้งนานแล้วปรบมือหน่อยค่ะเดี๋ยวเงียบจนเกินไปงานนี้จะชอบแบบคึกคักเรียนเชิญเลยนะคะทุกท่านค่ะเริ่มทีละแถวเลยค่ะขึ้นมาเลยค่ะเดินเรียงแถวเลยเริ่มจากแถวด้านหน้าก่อนค่ะมาเลยค่ะเดี๋ยวในจังหวะที่จะทำการถ่ายรูปนะคะเดี๋ยวขอมอบนะคะความสุขนี้ค่ะคืนให้เคสเตอร์ด้านบนก่อนเลยแล้วกันค่ะมาทีละแถว
That's it for the live stream, guys. Thank you so much for hanging out. I appreciate you being here. Once again, code will be down there in the description box down below. So go down there and find the code and key it in. Don't forget because it may expire soon. And the next group stage will be in August. I appreciate you being here. Thank you so much again. I hope that you had a fun time watching the live stream, and I'll see you guys soon. Have a good day, everyone. Appreciate you all being here. Okay, thank you so much.
ให้หนูลงไปรอพี่ข้างล่าง
ขออนุญาตนะคะเชิญเคสเตอร์นะคะสุดหล่อทั้ง3ท่านของเราลงมาด้านล่างด้วยค่ะปรบมือต้อนรับเคสเตอร์หน่อยค่ะอยู่ด้านบนมานานนะคะจะเหงาข้างล่างเราอบอุ่นมากอะไรนะคะได้ยินเสียงหัวร้อนเลยแอบกระซิบเบาๆดิฉันออกไมค์ให้ขอยกมือขึ้นหน่อยค่ะขอชัยโยนิดนึงค่ะพร้อมกันเลยค่ะข้างไหนดีข้างขวาเขารีเควสต์มาว่าข้างขวานะคะชูมือขึ้นนิดนึงค่ะข้างขวาค่ะขอทุกคนนะวันนี้จะได้เป็นภาพแห่งความประทับใจพร้อมไม่พร้อมสุดแขนเลยค่ะ1 2 3โอ้โหเสียงมาเองเลยโอเคน่ารักมากๆค่ะแสดงว่าออกงานกันบ่อยรู้งานรู้จังหวะ อย่างที่บอกนะคะวันนี้ค่ะสำหรับงาน SWC นะคะ 2019 นะคะรอบคัดเลือกตัวแทนภูมิภาคเอเชียตะวันออกเฉียงใต้ในวันนี้เนี่ยก็จบลงอย่างสวยงามนะคะขอขอบพระคุณค่ะแขกผู้มีเกียรตินะคะทั้งสื่อมวลชนทุกท่านและนะคะผู้ใหญ่ใจดีเราค่ะคุณแอริเบกนะคะและบริษัทนะคะเกมวิลคัมทูค่ะที่ได้จัดงานนี้ขึ้นค่ะเพื่อมอบความสนุกและเสียงหัวเราะให้แก่พวกเรานะคะในงานนะคะ Summoner World World Arena Champion 2019 นะคะแล้วก็เราก็บอกเลยนะคะว่าอยากจะมีการจัดงานดีๆแบบนี้ขึ้นอีกเรื่อยๆทุกปีค่ะและขอขอบคุณนะผู้สนับสนุนนะคะและเล่นเกมนี้ไปด้วยกันค่ะเราจะจับมือกันก้าวเข้าสู่ปีที่ 6